Hello and welcome to the stream, everybody. Running a little bit behind, getting a little bit behind here. I don't know why my camera is so low. Let me fix that first. There we go. All right. Now I don't feel like I'm sinking down into my overseer's desk here. Welcome, everybody. Put a 1 in the chat if you can't see it. Hear me. Let's get all of you in right over here. And of course, we got 7 days to die, ready to rock. I've already logged in. I've already updated the info on the server, so everybody can go ahead and grab that new info. Go ahead and jump on in, get going on. I'm going to go stand over here in the corner for a minute while I talk to the chat, and then I'm going to do all my basic stuff first, and then we're going to get into it. It's going to be a great night. Everybody settle in. It's going to be a lot of fun. Holy mackerel, I've been working so hard, everybody. Wearing myself out, pushing myself to the absolute limit, and having a great time while doing it. That's the coolest part, everybody, is that I got so many awesome things going. I was trying to get some stuff working. I was trying to queue up some videos there. Get the password up there for everybody to use and do retweeting and do all that stuff. I do a lot of things, everybody, right before the stream. And then as I was doing all of that, I bumped my new machine and the power cord came out of the back and turned my new machine off. So I was like, and I had to go back behind there and plug it in and restart it all up. Seems to be working fine. We'll see how it goes. You know how it goes. You know how it goes in this chat, everybody. You know how it goes in this stream. Potentially right off the rails. But we'll keep her going. Thank you, Cedar, for coming in. I appreciate you. First person I see in the chat today. My awesome mod Crazy in the chat. Make sure to show him lots of love. We also got Paul in here joining us as well with the fun detected. Exactly. Cedar say hello to Crazy there. Foggy say hello, hello, AMZ. Foggy coming in with the Tycoon twist. Troops assemble. Exactly. That's what we're going to do. We're going to assemble in the thing as well. No problem, Unforgiven. I already saw you say that on Discord. You don't have to tell me, by the way. You just go do your thing. You don't have to give me a heads up. You just go do your thing, brother. There you go. Yeah, hopefully your PC works out well, brother. Hopefully you get your PC fixed. You get your tech in there to get her going. There we go. Gork's coming in with some hype as well. We got AMZ with some hype there. Rotisserie G in the chat. Ready to go. Sun Devils just tied it up. Let's go. There you go. There you go. Watching some fun sports there. Getting it going on. Look at all those ones in the chat. There you go. Use your one emote, everybody. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you got some brand new emotes. You absolutely do. In fact, all of the emotes have been updated. That's right. All the emotes everywhere have been updated. You can see them all behind me here. You can check all these out on my Discord and on my social media, but they've all been updated. And of course, we've also moved a whole bunch down to the viewer level. So all the viewers get all of these cool emotes as well, all my basic emotes. I moved them down and then add a bunch of new ones for my subs as well. So feel free to check those out. You can try those out right there in the chat. Just go down there. You can look at them a bit closer as well. So there you go. Cedar coming in, whatnot. Thurber coming in as well. Jay getting it going on. Crazy putting a 1 in the chat. There you go. All those ones, I appreciate it big time. Thanks for using that brand new emote. I worked very hard on all of that stuff. Big time. There we go. Ollie coming in, getting it going. Wow, you guys really crushed it. Look at you guys go. There we go. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. I'm going to shower you guys with love. Right over there. Oh, somebody a couple people running by out there. Going to do their thing. Let's see if I got an invite yet. Let's see. Oh, God. I discovered, by the way, everybody, that my keyboard actually was broken. You know how I was playing that Liza P and I kept saying, man, my shift key isn't working. My shift key. That's because I actually knocked the key off the pedestal, and the same thing with my spacebar. So I got a new keyboard. I actually broke it. But that's okay, everybody. It lasted, 9 years of gaming. I think that was a pretty good run. I think I moved it over here to my video editing machine, so it's still getting used, but I moved it over. And I've got myself a new keyboard, which I'll talk about in a future video that you guys can go check out on the YouTubes over there eventually as well. So right now we're going to go ahead and get into it and play some 7 Days to Die. Let's go. All right, first off, let's get hydrated. Ah, there we go. Okay. Oh, I got a bunch of... Oh, this is awkward. This is awkward. I got a new keyboard and a new mouse, so I can move that other keyboard and mouse over to my older machine. God, it's always awkward first day with your new keyboard and mouse, isn't it? It's so awkward. Okay, I got a whole bunch of stuff on me I don't need on me right now. I can get my shotty up here. We got the AK. We don't need the turrets. I feel like the turrets are not really that useful anymore because they made the barrier to using these turrets so incredibly high because you got to use lead to make the bullets. I think that was a mistake. Hopefully they reconsider on that and change that back because otherwise you might as well just use regular ammo. And just, I mean, I maybe nerf the damage or something of it, but not make it where it requires lead, because that just straight sucks, no matter how you look at it. Let's see, let's put our AP ammo back. That's what we're doing first. All right, there we go. Now, there's a whole bunch of stuff I do in the very beginning. Oh, God, I gotta really get used to working my deal here. Okay, so what we're going to do is, of course, work with our forges first. Let's go ahead and get that going. And then we're going to get our iron out of here so we can stack that up nicely. Right over there. So we'll put our iron in there. Oh, man, our clay's almost maxed out. So let's double up that iron today. Oh, look out, look out. Crazy can't give caps for retweets. Yes, I still can't. It will not let me reset it, Crazy. Will not let me reset it. I don't know what the problem is. I'm gonna have to contact Twitch directly about that. I was working on that over the weekend. I just cannot get it fixed. I just don't know. I don't know why that is. I think they changed their settings at Twitch themselves. And for some reason, I can't get your reset. So I'll go ahead and dish it out. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 caps right over there. Coughing. Get that going right over there. Right over there as well. By the way, Unforgiven, you don't need to talk for Crazy. Crazy has the ability to do commands that you can't even do. So if he needs to get my attention, he will get my attention. But I appreciate you backing him up in the chat. But he's got a lot of power as a mod. And he uses his power wisely, and that's why I appreciate him. Appreciate it big time. All right, there we go. So we've got those maxed out. And then right over here, same thing here. We need to double up on our steel there. Man, yeah, we don't have a lot of iron going there. Yeah, we gotta really stack that. We got a lot of clay, but not so much iron in there. But that's okay. We got a box of it over here. Now again, it doesn't do you any good sitting in the box, everybody. What you really want to do is use it up. And then once you use it up, go use up some more. See, that's gonna max out. We don't want that to max out. That's just gonna waste our fuel there. Wow, I can just hit R. Man, I always forget I can just hit R to take that out of the output. All I have to do is hit R, everybody. That's easy peasy right over there. That doesn't even have any iron in it. That one doesn't have any iron in it either. You're going to have to let that iron run for a while. That's okay. That's okay. We'll let that run. Okay, so we'll put this back in here. Sort that out a little bit. Clay over here. Sort that out a little bit. Oh, man, look at all that forged iron and stuff. Nice. Okay, stone is what we need next. Man, my machine is it feels so weird, everybody, because, like, my keyboard's really super nice and springy, again, where it used to be way back in the day, but I've abused it. I've abused it all of these years, playing so many games that now it's, like, super responsive. So it's going to take me a little bit to get used to it, but such is the way it goes. All right, more stone in there. We'll stop this. We'll take the rest of this cement. We'll run it all out together. And there we go. Same thing here. Holy moly. We got a lot of that going on. Run it all together. Okay, we got to put some of this raw stuff back up here. There we go. I'm always keeping the storm forgers going. You think, ah, Kismet, you got enough thing. Nope, you never have enough cement at the level that we build anyway. We build at a very, very high level. And we're constantly keeping stuff running as much as we can. Because remember, every day makes a difference. Big time. Okay, so let's see here. We got more raw cement. We're going to put that... Oh, we're getting more stone. That's what I was going to do. Look at all this sweet stone in here. Nice. We'll get a whole bunch of that. There we go. All right, which one were we on? We got that. We got that queued. Let's get all of this. Let's put these in. And then, again, queue all of it at once. There we go. Take all that. Put this in here. Stop this. Queue this. Take all that. All right. Very nice. Now, we want to go ahead and offload a bit of this stuff for right now. And then put this in here. And over here. And like that. And like this. There we go. Big time. All right. Grab that there. Grab that there. Ah. Come on, grab the stuff. There we go. Wow, that is a lot. All right, let's put all that in there, and anything that we have left over back into the bench. Boy, that is a lot of sweet, sweet concrete block right there. Boom. That's a whole lot. Cancel this one and do even more. There we go. Nice. Grab all that concrete block out of there. And put all that. Wow, look at that, everybody. That's what I like to see. Look at all that. Woo, mama. That's some good stuff right there. Some good stuff. I like to see lots and lots of concrete blocks running. Okay, so we got to let that run a little bit to backlog that. Now we got to go ahead and get our cement popping. Popping off here. Let's go ahead. Whoa, hey-oh. All right, little overzealous there with the shotgun. Now I got to come over here and grab some of this so I can repair my box that I just shot. There we go. Yes, got to get used to the new deal here. Oh wait, I got to take this out in a sequence. All right, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. And then stowed. We'll just take a whole bunch of that out. And then we'll start with the bottom one here. Now, what I do, everybody, is I just take 6 stacks of this out. Take that out of there. I take 6 stacks of the concrete out because that should help me. Oh, why is one of my thing at 23? Why do we got 23 in there? Stupid thing. Sort that better. There we go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There we go. And that just makes it easier to queue, because you want to max queue 6,000. Oop, I grabbed one too many. You want to max queue 6,000 of these in there. That's 5,000. Something weird there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But it says because I got one down in my bar. That's why it is. Oh, freaking me out. Okay, that was giving me like Dane Bramage there. All right, there we go. That freaked out my brain. All right, I thought I had collected those properly. So yeah, you want to get 6,000 of it at a time and get that going. Hype train just ended level 2. Did we get a hype train going on? There we go. Thank you very much for getting that hype train going on right over there. I don't know why my alerts are not going off. Thank you for the biddies. Thank you, Crazy, for the love. Again, my alerts are not going off. I just wish I could have a stream where I don't have to constantly be fixing crap all the time. I don't know. Maybe one of these days, everybody. One of these days. Let's try it again. Nope. Not working. Not working. Reset. Try it again. Nope. Yeah, I spent so much time doing this that it really, after a while, it just gets annoying. And I have to go in and screw with the bot and take the bot out and put the bot back in again. It just sucks into my gameplay. 9 years of this, everybody. 9 years of this stuff. I'm just trying to do alerts. Yeah, my alerts aren't working. Let's see if commands are working. Yeah, commands work. But not my alerts. Hold on, everybody. I have to stop what I'm doing now and go screw with this instead. And none of it working. Not even working on their website. Yeah, sounds like a them problem, everybody, not a me problem. Let's see. Let me go check their announcements. I don't know, everybody. Seems broken to me. All right, well, I'm not going to screw with it all night. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. I don't want to spend 20, 30 minutes screwing around with that stuff. I do appreciate the love, though. Thank you very much, everybody, for coming in and showing the love. I can see some of the alerts there. Thank you to Crazy for the 76 months. Cleaver, thanks for coming in, showing some love. Chrissy, Kristen, and Feels Good. Thank you so much for all that love. Again, I don't know what's wrong with those emotes or those alerts, but I'm just gonna say screw it. Screw it. It's like that every night, so don't feel like it's the first time that's happened. It happens every single day. It's because, streaming's fairly new compared to something like Photoshop or Illustrator, which has been around like 40 years, right? But streaming software is not. And there's no like one cohesive software. So you got to have like OBS and then Stream Elements. And then I also use another one called Polypop and a whole bunch of other things that make my complex stream work. But the software is not very great because it has a really big problem with instability. Like all of a sudden I'll be just doing the same thing I always did. I don't touch anything. I don't change anything. I come into the stream and it will be broken. It'll be broken all the time. And that's just the nature of the beast, everybody. When you're pioneering stuff and you're pushing it to the absolute limit of technology, that's what's going to happen. So, again, I'm going to give it just a few minutes if I can't get it working within a few minutes. And I got like thousands of workarounds that I use for problems with sound or whatever it is. Oh, that is, I need more I need a lot more sand over here. We got to get our sand on over here. Get a bunch of this stone and convert it into sand. That's what we should be doing. Nice. Max it first. There we go. All right, now use up some of that stone. Okie dokie. Now, while we're waiting, we'll let that run. What do we got over here? 6,000 there. We got all of those going. All right, we'll come back to this later on once we get that all going. Feel bad for pointing out. Never feel bad, Crazy. Never feel bad, bro. You just have my back, and I appreciate you. It's just annoying because it just does it all the time. It's not your bad. It's either Stream Elements bad or it's OBS is bad because it's just annoying. And again, it sucks up so much of my streaming time and my gaming time because of that instability. But that's the same thing with Windows or launching a program or anything. I spend more time, even more than I stream, doing technical stuff like that. Solving this technical problem, trying to figure out how to add this thing, how to add a command, how to try to fix your ability to put stuff in there. I probably spent 5 hours trying to fix that of my time so far, and still can't get it fixed. So yeah, it's not like I'm sitting around doing nothing, everybody. I work very hard every single day. Very, very hard, as a matter of fact. I put more hours into this than I would put into having 3 jobs. Yeah, that's how much Kismet goes all in. So we're going to let that run. We got all of that going. We got all of this going. All right, so we can mark that off the list. Now, again, I'm just trying to stay focused also so that I can get this stuff done and move on to the next thing. Let's see. Consolidate this. I'm going to mute that game sounds there. Got our turrets out there doing their job and whatnot. And then we can go ahead and drop all of that in there. There we go. All right. First thing I do is consolidate all of the drop boxes together to make the sorting go just a little bit easier. Now, of course, if everybody else went and did the same thing while they were putting the stuff in the drop boxes, then I wouldn't have to do it as much. But you end up doing it anyway, so you might as well just have your crew make it nice and easy on them so they can just go in and grab and drop off loot without having to think about it. It just makes it super fast for them because then your job come back and, sort it all out. And get all that stuff going. Now I'm going to try drop box number 7 here. And we're number 8. Oh, I didn't know we had all these other ones. And then what I'll do here is I'll try to see if I can put some of that in there as well to stack up with what I've already got. And there we go. Big time. More loot in there. Right there. And over here, over there. I usually check the whole row just in case somebody thought that one was full and then pushed it forward. But here's the thing, I get it all the time. Hey, Kismet, all the boxes are full. We got like, 5, 6 boxes full of loot. And I'm like, all right, cool. And then I go in and I sort it, and it turns out to be 2.5 boxes. See? It's really, you got 2.5 boxes worth of loot. It just was spread across 7 boxes. Yeah, see, that's the real trick, everybody, is to really have a general sense of how much loot do you actually have. And that's why I consolidate that all down, for sure. But hey, that's, I get pretty excited about a lot of loot. A lot of loot is awesome. That just helps the crew get more books and more things to get going. There's a muzzle brake there. I'm going to use that one. Let's see. Bunch of different things there. We'll come back to this. We're just going to start with some books today. Let's get it going. Now, I did switch the books here from the perk books. I'll go ahead and drop those in there. Now, if I see something has 2 of that particular book, I'm going to go ahead and just learn that book. from now on. And it doesn't matter what it is, any kind of random book that we have 2 of. We got Wasteland Treasures, boom. And that's because they don't do us any good sitting in the box. And I'd say the same thing to my crew. If you see we have, 7 of these tech junkies, you can probably just learn that. You'll be fine, because then if someone else actually needs that book, they can also come along and they'll have a book left, right? That's what I suggest you do in all of that kind of stuff. Like there's Wasteland Treasures number 1. Well, boom, I'm going to grab one of those and then leave the rest in there. Art of Mining is another good one in there as well. So if you only need one of those things, you're good. Now, here's the great trick, everybody. If you're trying to figure out the difference between perk books and other type of books, perk books actually have a volume number. So they're volume number 3. This one over here, volume number 6. Now, these don't have volume numbers, so we know that's not one. We got Needle and Thread there. No volume numbers there. No volume numbers there. So that tells you that these are more perk. These are perk ones over here. And again, just sweep across here. See if any of these have 2 of them or 3. Like Spear Hunter there, right? We've got 3 of those. I'm going to learn that. Going to learn this. Going to learn that. There we go. 4 of these over here. Right? Doesn't do us any good sitting there. Now, we could take it and we could sell it. But I would rather eventually all my peeps get all of the perks whatsoever. Now, if there's only one of them in there and you're not really speccing into that thing, then most likely what you want to do is to go ahead and go toward the thing that you need first, and then come back. And then if you see there's extras, then go with those. All right, here's the skill books. I'm just going to double press. You notice most skill books just drop right in there. Now, again, I work on skills that I need in the moment. Like I've been working on Tech Planet, wiring I've gotten done, electrical traps I've already got done, forge I've already got done. Now, again, this is where people can start doubling up on stuff. If we have 2 stacks of wiring, you could probably learn one of the stacks and then leave the other stack if someone needs that. And so on. If you start to see a whole lot of doubles, right? Like Explosive Magazine, we can see we have doubles of those. Handyland, we've got double of those, etc., in there. As well as we've also got a bunch of our skill bundles right here that can be used for unlocking stuff. Now, again, it doesn't do us any good sitting in the box. So this stuff should be getting used up for whatever my crew needs, right? So in my case, maybe security camera bundles, I should be using those up and whatnot, but I'll circle back to that later on. Now, the other things that we do have are our various different patterns. Now, at this point also, if I see that there's something in there, I just go ahead and use that particular pattern because I'm the one usually at the base most of the time, micromanaging the base and working with the base itself. Okay, let's go ahead and do some easy stuff. We'll go ahead and do some mods, some batteries, stuff like that. Tools are real easy. Someone put a chair in my thing. Scrap that over here. And again, I don't like it when they put chairs in there because it is just a waste, a huge waste of space. Tools. Let's see, a little bit of weapons up here. All right, and a whole bunch of parts. Let's get those parts as well. And then over here on this one, if there's anything like the stuff that I already have, I will go ahead and just double click, and you'll see it'll grab things that like I already have over here. Now, we've got some tool mods in here, and man, we got quite a bit of them, so we're just going to double press them, see how we're doing. Now, we've got a bit of too many of these and way too many of those. In there at this point, everybody should have about 3 of everything in your particular thing. If you have an overflow of those items, you can create an overflow box. You can see Wep Mod Overflow. Over here, I'm going to have this as Tool Mod Overflow, just like that. And then I can put all of these in here and then just double press. Boom, that'll just drop. Right. Oh, I want to put also the things in there. There we go. Like that. So it's not basically backlogging too much of my primary thing here. Now, the great thing also is these tools. I see a steel shovel. That's getting scrapped. Even a level 6, one of these things. Some people like these. So, yeah, I might leave 1 or 2 of them in there. But having a massive amount of this stuff in here does you no good anymore, because you don't use the wrenches for workbenches anymore. But those wrenches are worth 164, so I could go and I could turn around here. Wow, look at that. Wow, way to go. Way to go with our dukes right there. Now, dukes, with that many dukes, everybody, you start using that for brass. Drop all that in there. And then, again, I try to get this done before everybody comes over here and steps on all my stuff while I try to work. It can be quite annoying when you're trying to get it going. But, you know, they got to get their stuff and get on out of there as well. Do I have one of those in there? I do now. Now, the other one down here, the level 2, which is actually worth 229, I'm going to throw that in there for that to be sold off. More tool mods over here, and that's a tool mod. This is more of armor mods, and this is weapons. And let's call that a weapon mod. Barbed wire. These are all various weapon mods. All right. Wait, no, I put the weapon mods separate now, right? Didn't I put them separate? I think I did. Over here, yeah, weapon mods only. Oh, there we go. There they are. Okay, I've got plenty of scopes. Those I've got. I got plenty of blades. 3 of those, 3 of these. We could take that out, get 3 of those. These darn headed mods, we can take those out. Way too many of those, too many of these, too many of that. Again, I try to keep about 3 of each thing in there. And when those 3 disappear, then I will come back and put those back in there. Again, there's no reason for this box to have 53 of something, right? Or even more than 3 of any given thing. Because otherwise it just sucks up all of the room of that particular box. And what you want is a mixture of things. So then go in there and get one of these and get one of those and get one of these and then get out of there and go do their thing. Instead of having to go in and out, okay, this one has all the wire stuff in it, and this one has all the flame ones in it, and this one has all the cripple mods in it, and this one has, that's just a massive waste of resources as well. An absolute waste of resources, big time. And again, 3 is enough. You don't need more than 3 of any type of mod at this stage. Now, in the beginning, you know, when people are still getting their stuff going on, well, then maybe. But in the later one, you don't really need to have that much stuff going on. You see, I'll sort it just to see how many of each thing that I have. And that looks pretty good. We'll take that one out. And again, take this one out. And then again, move this to the overflow over here. Again, don't waste people's time with them having to look at all of that stuff over and over. Let's see, bandolier mod there. And then sort that out again. Okay, that's looking pretty good. Okay, back over here. Let's go ahead and grab some more of this stuff just to make that nice and easy to run over here. Now, again, I try to stay focused. This stuff usually takes me like an hour. So, yeah, it really burns up a lot of my time keeping this going, but that's okay. That's part of my role to play in the group. And I don't care until it gets full, everybody. Don't sit there and onesie-twosie everything every single second. It's such a waste of time. You have 1,000 things you could be doing, and instead of doing those things, you're in there micromanaging stuff that doesn't really need to be micromanaged. I don't think anyway, at an extreme level. You just try to get the stuff cleared out so that your peeps can go in and do their thing in the long run. Big time. All right, let's go to clothing over here. Let's double press, see what we got. All right, just one thing, that's fine. Over here, whoa, okay, way too many gloves there. How many gloves do I got? I got more than enough. Now, when it comes to armor, this is one I'll cut down to even more. I'll cut it down to just 2 of each thing. And if I see a level 3 of something, I just get rid of it. And there's like a level 6 steel gloves in there. Do I really need to keep the level 4? No. I mean, at this stage, you want to start getting rid of this stuff. Just get rid of it. It's just going to continuously siphon all of your free space over here. And again, you should be able to manage this at a point where it's just one box and one box only. And then we'll sort that. How many of these light mods we have? Too many. These I'll keep because those are pretty useful. How many of these scrap gloves do I need? Those are level 6s though. See, I like to leave the level 6s in, but a level 3 steel boot, and I got an extra SWAT hat. You know what? I'm going to take this one out because it doesn't have a mod on it. Level 3 helmets, they're out. Again, we're at the high end of the game. You shouldn't be tinkering around with low-end gear at this point, unless we're going to sell it to the auction. Oh, I've got a cool new little spotlight there. Cool. So again, best to micromanage that stuff as best you can. I'm going to put all this back in, and I'm going to actually get all of this stuff right here, which is among the easiest stuff to manage, which is the parts. Put that back and get these parts. Let's see, that one's empty. All right, so I've got it reduced down to about 1.5 boxes now. And again, I do tell my team to stay busy because I'm busy doing other things. You don't need to get my attention every 5 seconds. And people always think they need my attention. They need my attention. Like we had a problem with the door. And no one thought of checking the gas. They thought I had it off, which sometimes I do. So to be fair, I do sometimes have that off because I'm working on stuff. But the first thing I would try to do is problem solve. If it doesn't look like I'm working on it, I would have checked the gas first. That's what I would have done in the normal thing of troubleshooting. But then again, you don't really know because I was out front working on stuff. So could have been either thing just as much. But yeah, see, I find that, troubleshoot it as much as you can on your own. And then if you need my help, that's the time to come over and ask for sure. All right. If something is not at least a level 5, it's not going in there. That's how that's going to go on this stuff. We got a level 6 there. That will keep. Yeah, now we have 2 level 6s there. That's pretty nice. Anything below level 5 or level 6 has got to go in most cases. Because I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to look at it. I don't want it in my boxes. It's got to go. Okay, over here at the garden, let's see if we got some garden stuff we can drop. Any raw food overflow. Yeah, look at that. We got rid of a bunch of stuff there. Now, one of the annoying things that does happen again is that you have a mixture of ammo, and you got to go, if you have multiple boxes of ammo, just scrap this other stuff, people. Just scrap that other ammo. Unless it's AP ammo. Just scrap anything that's either not a standard or a or AP. Because that stuff's just going to get scrapped by me anyway, so they could easily scrap it on their end, and then they don't have to carry it as ammo. See, one of the smart things to do, where the heck is my weapons? There we go. One of the smart things to do is to do smart scrapping before you bring the stuff back. So you don't bring back any chairs. You scrap that. If you've got items that are of low level, like level 3 and below, or level 5 at this point, level 5 or below, you just click on that thing and scrap it. Just scrap it in your inventory before you bring it back, and then you have the cloth and all those things, and those things then I'm going to go ahead and do it. Like running shoes here. Do I need to keep these running shoes? Let's go see. Let's go up here and double press. How's our running shoe collection? All right, well, we'll keep a couple of them in there. Now, if I get 3 of them in there, then I'll just start scrapping them, and I'll get those basic resources. Like right here, shower head. Do we need to keep that as a shower head? No, scrap that. We've got destroyed stone right there. We might need it for something. We'll keep on to that for now. But again, there's some basic stuff that you don't need to carry back to the base that could be very easily scrapped. like a level 1 pistol there. It's worth 27. That's a scrap for me. That's an instant scrap. Low level robotic turrets now are instant scrap right there, but I have no room in my queue, but that's okay. I can go to the workbench over here. I can click that and I can scrap it also in the workbench. Now we got ourselves some robotic parts. We can make higher end turrets than using the lower end turrets as well. So again, good to think on your feet and try to maximize your time by being a problem solver. That's what I do all day long, everybody. You saw me just doing it on stream. But that's what I do in game as well. I try to solve problems as quickly and efficiently as possible. All right, what do we got up in here? All right, more parts I see over there. Let's put that over there. We got a lot of raw ammo and whatnot. And lead and brass. Let's see. There's our brass. Put all that up there. Raw ammo stuff up there. Let's see. Those are actual ammo. Now, I find the toughest thing is when you get to a certain part and then you just don't feel like sorting anymore. You got to push through that. You got to push through it big time to keep that going. Again, I just try to keep a stock, you know, a couple of each thing. That's about it, right? 2 leather dusters, 2 boots, 2 this, 2 that, and whatever dye that we find. Because again, it'll become overwhelming, and then it'll become a waste of your time to micromanage that loot. That is for sure. Man, this dish is a whole lot of stuff right now. And again, sometimes this stuff's going to fill up, and you need to find a good place for this stuff. Some of this stuff is raw medical gear back here. There we go. And then some finished goods. Now, on the right side, we have our boxes, and on the left side, we have what we call our finished goods. Now, our finished goods are food, water, all of those kind of things, and meds. And you can see I'm just stacking that in there, and then I sort it so it's easy for people to find. They're trying to find a stack or 2 stacks. I don't do the whole, you know, click the 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1 thing. I've done that in the past. I find it a huge waste of time. But that's just me and my crazy ideas. I'm going to scrap these headlights. We got so many of those. Arrow rest mod. That's a wet mod. Do we already have one of those? Actually, no. Okay, we'll put that in there. We got some more cash. We can put that in there. Like this. Some cash money as well. So he's got some things he can sort out there. Another weapon mod. I think I already have enough of those in there. Oh, no, these are structural brace mods. Yeah, these are for melee weapons and tools. All right, well, I'll put the other ones up here in the tool mods. So then we'll have them in both places, both the tool mods and in the weapon mods. Again, this is way too many of these. Scale those down a little bit. There we go. And then again, if someone uses them up and then they need more, well, guess what? I got a ton more right over here in the overflow. Now, if you are the person who's going to make those items, you should not only look in the box, but you should also look in the overflow to see if they're already there as well. And the reason why I use the overflow, again, is to reduce the need for it to have too much stuff in a single box. Yeah, throw some iron in there. Lead brass there. Let's see. Sometimes I don't even look. I just double click and see what goes in there. All right, getting down to it now. Again, I just sort one time because, again, I have 36 drop boxes, everybody. It should be more than enough to do. And I could let it go 2, 3, 4 rounds, depending on how much stuff they're collecting. But this is something I do like to get out of the way each day because it might be something they might be looking for. Like great examples like duct tape, right? So they might be looking for duct tape. They might be looking for that stuff. So it's good to get it out of the way. And then once you have it out of the way, you're like, okay, yes, I got that done. On to the next thing. These batteries are the same way. I can go in and just take these lead batteries and melt those down, but it's just such a time-consuming thing that you'd be better off just going and collecting lead, I feel, most of the time. For sure, for sure. I didn't put those lights in there. There we go. And now we've got fibers in there. This is when you get down to the little bitty stuff, and then you're like, oh, okay, now I got to go in and out of 15 boxes to drop these little bitty things off. But of course, if I pulled them out in a certain order, it would have made it a little bit easier. Drop that in there. Let's see, cotton here in garden. Sort that stuff so I know what's going on. Then we got more lead over here. See, by the time I'm done doing this, it's already almost done with all my forges as well. So I have to circle back to my forges. Why did it not put the paper in there? Are we out of paper? No, I just didn't double press it. All right, then we got 250. No, stuck on the edge of that. Finished concrete. All right, we can put that in there. And then over here, we can put these in here and check and see if we have any water. We don't have any water. Do we have the stuff going? We got a whole bunch of that. Let's check our duct tape. Again, if you're in charge of that thing, then it's a good idea to constantly have that stuff going. Oh, actually, we have 78 duct tape right now. So actually, we're looking pretty good on the duct tape. Let's see. We are going to put our repair kits in there. All right. Now I got a whole box full of stuff over here, too. Oh, let's wait. I need to clean out my box here. I don't know what I was doing with all of that, but let's go ahead and kind of optimize this. Let's put this down there and this over here. That can go back in my box. That's in there. That's how much of that I have. And again, sort that. These are, oh, that's from doing that electric stuff. Don't need these. Put all those away. What's this? If you like poking holes in things, Sharp Sticks has you covered. Okay. Let's see. It looks like a bunch of various resources. Those are dye. That's an outfit. All the rest of the stuff I want to hang on to. Okay, let's go put all the wooden fibers back. Don't need that right now. There we go. Don't need stone and sand. Try to keep myself from sneezing your guys' ear. All right, lots of clay in there. Ooh, mama. Lots of that. All right, I got some paint. I got some iron I don't need. I got some various stuff. All right. What else? 9mm ammo. Regular stuff. More tricks, which is a skill book. All right, yeah. Skill book there. Don't need this other med kit. Or this thing. All the rest of the stuff is for me for building. Okay, there we go, everybody. Got it sorted. Easy peasy. Just like that. Nice, 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 nice. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and check the benches, see if the benches are doing stuff. Yeah, we got some cloth going. Nice job. Let's go ahead and take this cloth, leave a little bit in there, and get some glue going. Or really duct tape is what we want to get going. As much as that, 25 is all we can do. Man, those cloth fragments go fast. feel like those cloth fragments need to be worked on as well. Okay, now 700 glue seems like a lot, but it's really not. So what we're going to do is run up here and see if anybody collected the water. I feel like we're neglecting our water big time. Oh, yeah. Neglecting our water. At least the water up here on top. Oh, that one does not want to open. Big lag there. Big lag. Just hitting E and then hitting R. There we go. All right. And then down we go. And probably a good idea to close that door. Then we're going to run around this way. Grab some of these bones. Now, eventually we're going to get our stuff up where we don't have to use, we can use super corn and we don't have to use bones, but bones is not really the problem. The problem is water. Like, I should have a whole box full of water at this point, everybody. I feel like we started our water and we didn't scale our water up, and we still don't have it scaled up to a point in which it shouldn't be an issue of getting that duct tape. Now, they're working on it right now, and maybe they even have it done. They're working on a massive scale up of all of our water. And we've got a whole bunch of these. We've got like 25 water filters in there, so we make 25 more of those. I should have just covered the whole entire roof with those things. And I'm still tempted to do it now, but again, they're building a special thing for that. So I'm going to let them do that, and we'll come back to it later. But I feel like you definitely have to scale up your water just so much more than what we're doing, especially with this many people. And it's just like a constant struggle for duct tape. And you could eliminate the need for that duct tape big time by simply, there we go, 25 more. But who's making, why are you making cobblestone? Did I make that cobblestone? Did I click the wrong thing? There's like massive cobblestone in there. Did I do that? I might have. Why are you making cobblestone rocks? Making cobblestone in here. Why are you making cobblestone? Alright, who's making cobblestone? Somebody's making cobblestone rocks. Like, was it me? Did I do it? I thought I was making duct tape. Maybe I made cobblestone. Oh, man. Makes my brain hurt. I'll ask my crew here in a minute. Let's ask him right now, as a matter of fact. Now, my foot pedal still doesn't work because I was wasting time doing that as well. Let's see if my my thing decides it wants to work today. Let's see. Let me bring up my background and make sure that all my settings is working, because I see it said it wanted to switch stuff there. All right. Pressing buttons. Pressing buttons. More buttons. There we go. Hey, everybody. How you guys doing tonight?
Well, I was fine until you scared me to death.
Hello.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I gotta wake you up somehow. There we
You
go.
were so quiet last week, I had you on 200%.
Me too. That's what I was just thinking. He was so loud.
That's because I switched microphones. I switched to my Blue Yeti because I was using it for that Dead Island 2, where you can talk to it and it gives you your best weapon and cool stuff like that. So yeah, that's why I'm in my Blue Yeti now, and I'm just gonna leave it here so you guys don't have to listen to that crappy lapel mic.
Yeah, you do sound pretty good.
All right. Might as well use it. Most of the time it just sits over there in my unboxing area, so I might as well use it for something. Okay, let's get back in here to my forges and keep these going. Again, always trying to keep everything rocking. Ooh, that's 40 minutes there. Nice. All right. Keep that rocking. Max that back out. There we go. And then forged steel running. There's another 40 minutes of stuff running. Very nice. Forged iron on this one. Max those both out. 4-inch iron. There we go. Okay, there we go.
What were you gonna ask us, Kiz?
I've totally forgotten. Oh, was somebody doing cobblestone? That's what it was. Thanks for the reminder. Or did I do that by mistake?
I think you did that by mistake, because I don't remember anyone saying they're doing cobblestone.
If you're looking for cobblestone, there's like 3.5 stacks of it in the building box. If anybody's looking for it. All right. Yeah, that might have been me, everybody. I thought I did duct tape there, but it didn't look like I was doing it. As well. Oh, also, if we could collect a ton of water and put it in the water box in the kitchen for me to make more duct tape. Try to scale that up today. I think we're getting there finally with our duct tape.
Yeah, for the past several weeks, I've been making glue as well. Because I have the perks as well.
Yeah, I see we got a good amount of glue, but the problem is massive problem with cloth. Our cloth just
I'm working on it.
Yeah,
I've also got a bunch of cotton growing.
Yeah, that's what we need most, I think, is cotton. We should have done that earlier, too. We should have started that among the beginning. I think the two things...
I don't think we realized it was going to be that
different.
Because
when we started playing, they hadn't made that change to the duct tape. It was still 1 cloth per duct tape when we started this run.
Right.
Now it's 10 cloth per duct tape.
I think they should fix that back, and then another thing they should fix is the really obnoxious amount of resources you need for robot turrets. I think they should take the lead back off again. I'm gonna give them that feedback because it makes the turrets useless. Why would you use lead on a turret ammo if you could use lead on 7.62 ammo? I would definitely do 7.62 before I would do turret ammo.
I think they did that because didn't it only take iron to make the ammo for the turret?
Yeah, it used to just be iron.
Yeah, that's probably why they did lead, because it was just iron.
I know, but that's what made it useful. Is the fact that if you didn't have a lot of lead, you could use iron to use it on the turrets. Even if the turrets did less damage, and it'd be better to nerf the damage of the turrets than it would be to require the lead. Because if you add the lead and you're not just using iron, like making little iron spikes out of it, then it makes the turrets useless. Because you don't want to use the turrets, because you would rather just use your regular weapon because it uses lead, and you can just make the regular ammo. It obsoletes the robot turrets, is basically what it does when you add that lead to it. It makes me not want to use it, and I love using the robot turrets, and that tells you something. That tells you something big time, everybody.
I just put 100 water from the farm in the box.
All right, awesome.
Oh, Alan, question. You want me to make a giant cotton farm on the stuff I dug, the area I dug out for temporarily?
I have been expanding our cotton production.
Okay.
For the past couple weeks, but it takes time.
All right. Now again, if you got 1,000 glue, you don't got enough. Believe me, you're just gonna be burning up duct tape like nobody's business. Now I could sit and go punch some, out there, punch a bunch of grass out there and collect a bunch of fibers, but again, I don't feel like that's the best use of my crew's time out there, or my time out there punching fibers. Now, if I had a lawnmower, I could just drive around and mow the lawn and use the fibers for cloth because they raised the limit of it ridiculously high. I think it's too high. I think maybe up it to 5 first, and then try that, and then up it to 10 if that's too easy. But we make everything look too easy, everybody. We play at a level that most people don't. Not everybody has
crazy?
5 to 10 people in the server working together.
Kismet,
as well.
Mod chat.
What's up?
Crazy said check mod chat.
I see. Oh, he's not in there anymore. Yeah, crazy. I said that earlier. The alerts are down. I can't do anything about it. I can try it again though. I can just reset it again. I'll try it again. But again, the alerts are down on their end. I've already had it leave the thing and come back in. I actually tried it on their website itself, which is not working. Like I can go to my overlay on the website and try to have it emulate a follow event, and it just simply doesn't do it. So there's something definitely going on their end, and I don't want to spend an hour doing it. But thank you very much to everyone for that love. Appreciate you coming in, showing some love in the chat. Of course, show some love in there to Adion for 67 months of sub love. Right in there. I appreciate Crazy as well with that 76 months of love as well. Let me see if I can get a support ticket in. Yeah, I can't even get the support thing to work.
Pretty broken when support's broken.
Yeah. Can't get it to work. See, I know the boss, everybody. Hold on a second. I know the boss over there at Stream Elements. Because I've been with them since the very beginning. In fact, I'm one of their biggest streamers in the very beginning. Hold on, I'll contact the boss. Boss will get it done, everybody. See, this is why bosses talk to each other, everybody. They don't mess around. We just talk to each other and we say, look, this is a problem, and then the boss says, you go fix that problem. Because that's what bosses do. They delegate stuff to people who they pay to fix those things. That's why you also have like insurance companies and, all the companies in there, because you're paying them to do that thing for you, so you don't have to do it. And sometimes if you get an idiot insurance company like I used to have, then you paid it for nothing. Or if you have employees that don't do what they're hired to do, then you get rid of them and you get an employee that will do the thing that you're paying them to do. That's a vital, important part too. At least that's what I do, everybody. I don't mess around. Kismet don't mess around up in here. All right, let's queue up some more cement while we're at it. that going on. If you notice, I get all this stuff squared away first before I go and start building stuff. I feel like I feel much more accomplished if I get all this stuff queued before I go off and do all of that. Let's grab all of that. All right, a little too much there, but oh well, we'll let it run. All right, and then this back in here, and then stone back in there. Clay back up there. Okay, there we go. Good enough. And we could probably grab all this extra stuff from all of these. So many buttons. I got so many buttons on this keyboard. Keep pressing the wrong key in the upper left corner. It's not my escape key is not my upper left key anymore. I have a side row of keys that actually do a bunch of stuff. You can actually program them with your Elgato Stream Deck thing, which is cool. And again, just watch for a video on my new keyboard and mouse that I got to replace my broken keyboard. I had no idea it was broken, but I had no idea. The shift was kind of unresponsive sometimes, and it wouldn't like work. And then sometimes I thought it was just me. Maybe I wasn't pressing it hard enough or wasn't doing it. But no, it definitely was being intermittent. So now I know it definitely was the keyboard. My spacebar was doing the same thing. But you got to think that, 9 years of that keyboard, everybody. That keyboard lasts a long time. So through a lot of battles and a lot of things that we got going as well. Oh, that was what that alarm was. That alarm thing is the thing that I programmed for that. Now that I think about it, that's what that is. Hold on, we got to take that out of there. It's going to just keep going off over and over again. Yeah, there we go. Delete that out of there. See, I can program it in my Stream Deck, which is pretty cool. Very, very cool, but we'll come back to that again in that separate video. All right, let's have some drinks over here. Bada bing, bada boom. A little double whammy on that water. Sometimes I just go way above everybody so I don't have to fool around with it. Over there. Okay. Yes. Now we are ready to actually walk out of the base. Now that we got all that stuff done, I don't mess around, everybody. Let's see how long that take me. Yep, right about an hour. Right about an hour. Now, out here, we were doing an experiment. Ooh, it's not on right now. We were doing an experiment out here. I think one of these was sparking. We got to get back to switching the side of these doors here the other way. I should have made it because I'm chaining it this way. We did these kind of troughs here where we have the mobs coming down and they're getting stunned by the electricity. And so we can zap them from on high. And it actually worked out pretty well. Did a pretty good job. But I need to go in and make it a little bit better, more accessible by me and my crew. And what I want to do is, instead of using those small little doors, is I want to use the big doors. Now, I might have some extras left over. I do. I got a couple right there. But I definitely want to make some more. So let's go ahead and get these doors in here. And I feel like the best thing to do is experiment. Try different things. See what you like. And once you get what you like, then you go from there. All right, and then some springs. We got plenty of those. And plenty of this. And then I'll just go ahead and queue on this second one here. A whole bunch of doors. Let's make about 10. Now, why am I making so many? Well, that's because I'm also going to be running it on the other side. Whatnot. Someone's standing around up there. Who's standing around? Let's go see. Must have went AFK. Get up there. Ollie. Ollie had to go AFK. There we go. I can always tell someone is AFK. They're just staring off into the distance. Okay, let's go ahead and take out this right here. Now, the reason why I want to put a full door in here and not a partial door is if this does get destroyed, it's really awkward to try to put that in there with a single door in there. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and remove that like that. Now, the problem is with having the door in there is that the door can be in the way unless you rotate it in the right direction like that. Then in theory, I can go ahead and open the door and then be able to connect the things if it has trouble. And then I can also check. Yeah, see, it's almost damaged. We need some parts and some forged iron. So let's get some of that. Oh, actually, it's pretty damaged right there. And I need some concrete, too. And, of course, after Horde Night, you'd want to go in and repair all that stuff, upgrade all of your items and whatnot. I still got to go upgrade all the stuff to steel on the side there and get that going eventually. But I'm a busy guy. I do a lot of things. I do a lot of things in a day. Electrical parts. Okie dokie. Grab some of those while we're at it. And again, I like to stay busy. Everybody should be, you know, working on one thing or another thing, or collecting loot, or doing quests, or all that kind of stuff. I do like to stay nice and busy. There we go. Now, those take damage throughout Horde Night, and so you'll need to repair them after Horde Night, or replace them as well. So, and again, this is experiment, so we'll take this out. We'll put the door in. We'll see what happens. Maybe they try to get in the door during Horde Night. I don't know. We'll find out. Maybe they think we're inside there. But the door is just to make it more convenient for us to replace the full item than just one. But the problem with the door is that the door is only 5,000. So it's actually less, can take less damage than if we had just a two separate cement pieces there. Now, the other door on this side, I'm not going to bother to take out because that door is actually 21,000, which is crazy. And this one is, for some reason, I think only 5,000. Let's hit it. No, it is 15,000. So, yeah, no, it is actually more by 5,000. So, that is 15,000. It was showing me the thing there. Now, of course, if I do upgrade it, you can see I can upgrade it to steel. And then the steel will be worth 10,000. So very nice. Eventually, you'd want to have your whole entire base that. And then I come down here and I'd paint it. Like I painted the road here. So all this stuff is painted or actually integrated into it. And then, of course, I painted the actual lines on the road. We're going to come back and we're going to make it all into this really nice kind of pavers here. This is just all cosmetic stuff here. And then, of course, I did the same thing on this side. So it has a double one here. So I went in, there was already kind of a little bit of a drainage area here. So I made another drainage area. Now we have two drainage areas. I'm very tempted to put some water in there. We'll get around to that. Now here's the thing that you do, everybody, if you're working together as a team. If I say, hey, eventually I'm going to put some water in there, you know what you don't want to do? You don't want to go over there and start putting water in there because that's annoying. Don't do that. What you'd want to do is say, hey, Kismet, you want me to help you with putting some water in there? And then I would either say yes or I would say no. I would say no if I wanted to do it myself later on and show the stream. Or if no one else had anything to do, I'd say, yeah, go grab some water, throw it in there. Let's see what happens. Right? So that's what I try to do. And that's called being a great communicator. And we appreciate everybody who is. Great communicators. Now I'm going to go in here. Now watch this if I upgrade that. See how I changed the color of that? Back to that other thing, which is not what I don't want. Now eventually we'd want to go through and actually upgrade all of this to steel. And the reason why we'd want to do that is so that it would be kind of in its final state. You can't go any higher than steel. And then this is right here by our doorway, so we definitely want to, you know, kind of get our doorway going. But what I can also do is go over here, hold down R, and then just kind of pick up that texture, and then just go ahead and paint that. Oops, wrong way. There we go.
My senses have picked up something.
Paint that texture there. You notice I don't even look when the mobs are coming? It's because I have my Kismet kill box behind me. My Kismet kill box is up there on high, wiping out any baddies who want to get rowdy over here. And whatnot. So there we go. So you can paint over the steel now to get it kind of in its final form, how you want it to look, which I think is awesome. Awesome. Okay. Oh, I got to move those. I got to move that stuff down too eventually. All right, liking this. We need more doors. That's what we need. I need to get my vehicle out here, too. And again, you want to stay busy, everybody. You don't want to be standing around, you know, not doing anything. Again, my team is very kind of focus-oriented. If you like to work together as a team and you're great at communication and great at focusing on getting stuff done, then we're a great team to join. Now, if you want to go solo, do your own thing way off in the distance, we're not the server for you. You don't want to be coming in, grabbing everybody's resources, going off and building your own little place out in the middle of nowhere, because I will permaban you, not only from the servers, but also from my entire channel. Yeah, we work together as a team, so read those rules first. Read those rules first. Now, again, if you want to check out those rules, you can check them out on my Discord. They are literally right there. Then you click that little green check mark right over here, and let us know that you want to come join us. So again, the server is open to everyone who wants to play in our style. We don't do PvP or any of that kind of stuff. So good to know all the stuff up front. Always good to know what the rules are and then follow those rules. Oh, yeah. Boom. There we go. Come on. Come on. Come on. Nice, nice, nice. I'm loving it. Loving this dealio going on over here. Okay, so we got that done. Back out here. Oh, it's getting my doors. That's what I was doing. I made a bunch of doors, and now I'm getting them. Now, I could have split those doors up a bunch, across a bunch of benches, but I'm not in that much of a hurry. It depends on how quickly you need stuff done. If you need stuff done, then you know what? You throw a bunch of stuff in there and you do your thing. If you don't need stuff done, then you just let it run. And then then other people can use the other benches for things that they need to produce. It's not like we have a shortage of benches, everybody. We got a lot. We got a lot of benches. There we go. You notice I took the bottom one out first, and I did that so I don't have to take the top one out. It just saves me time in that case. All right, and then we check the door. Ah. The buttons aren't working. Just realized. Okay, let's repair all of these. See, that's going to make it nice and easy to repair off Horde Night. There we go. I think we already repaired this one. Yeah, that one looks good. And then over here. Well, it doesn't look like it needs any repair. Okie dokie. So those are corrected. And again, we're going to give those a try during Horde Night. I got to go ahead and finish up some of these. Let's see, what were we? Every 3, it looks like. Looks like we were every 3. Oops. Put these in here. 1, 2, 3. Yes. 1, 2, 3. And then it's going to be this one. Now, one of my favorite features of the game, by the way, is that you can have multiple shapes of different objects. So I can go here and I can pick up this shape and also pick up its rotation, and then that will stay like that in my bar. And so I can go ahead and use that as a template for what I'm doing. So I'm going to work on some of the road markers over here. And I really want to get an idea. What is that light? Ollie just standing up there in the front. Oh, we should have put something down the center here. Oh, I should favorite that one too. Already is favorited. Right there. Okay. Do we have a double line that we could use? Yes. We want a 1/4. We want a 1/4 double line. On both sides. Man, look at all of this stuff. Oh, so many fun things we could work with. okay if the door goes up and down. It's my door. I can make it go up and down all I want. Okay, well, we have a 1/2 and a 1/2 and a 1/2, but I want a 1/4. That's what I got here, 1/4 edge. What's this called? Trim center. Let's look for a trim center. Yeah, look at this cool arrow. Yeah, you could just use an arrow to say it's the input. I'm just embellishing the base at this point, everybody. This is what I love to do, everybody. Very rare, though, do I really get into embellishment of the base. But in this case, this is super fun. Again, we have our gigantic, massive mansion that we're converting into a fortress. And right now, I forget what day we're on, day 8 or 9. This is so fun, everybody. I highly recommend 7 Days to Die. I couldn't recommend any game higher than this game, everybody. It is exceptionally great. I'm also going to upgrade this all to steel now, because I am going to paint all of this, so I might as well. You can also have multiple paintbrushes, by the way, with multiple things on the paintbrush, which I think is pretty cool. But I'm just going to go ahead and do a little bit of this. Just make that stand out really nicely. Look at that. Very nice. Now the rest of this, I'm just going to go ahead and paint across like this with these little pavers, just to give me an idea of what I want. Now I really want to double right down the center here. I'm going to go ahead and take this one out, even though I just did that one in steel. Now I could disable that door, but my crew is also going in and out. Oh, I know what else I could do. I could actually turn it off ally. Or off of me. Yeah, that's what I could do. I could still keep it on ally, but turn it off of me. Target self. There we go. Turn that off. Okay, let's try to find something else here. That will give us that double line. I guess we're only going to get cube trim center. Oh, okay. So that's the line down the center. Oh, I actually kind of like that. I actually kind of like the line down the center. Yeah, this is a center thing, not 2 lines on the edge, which is actually what I'm looking for. This is an offset. Yeah, that's not what I thought it was. I thought it was 2 lines on the side, where it's actually a line down the center, which actually I like. I think I'm going to go with the line down the center to kind of split the 2 sides up and to give it kind of an obvious look to it. And again, I'll do stuff all the time. I'll build stuff and then pull it up, build stuff, because you don't really know sometimes in the moment what you want. And then you got to go, what you want? And get that going. All right. And I'm going to take this one out first. Oh, no, I should take this one out under here. I'm going to modify a bit of the text there, but it'll be fine because it'll actually be under the text. So that's going up on top of it. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm liking it. I'm liking it. All right. And then we'll upgrade this to steel. Upgrade that to steel. Ooh, I can't get to that because the C is in the way. before I upgrade this one, I want to get to that block underneath and upgrade it to steel. Again, I'm just upgrading it to steel so that I don't have to go through and fool around with it later. Oh, it's not going to let me do the top edge. Sometimes you can get that outer part. Gonna have to take out the C anyway. Oh, that's a bummer. That's a bummer, Rooney. But, you know, I can just put it right back. Oh, I can paint all of it. Oh, it just dawned on me. I could have painted all of it. I could have did paint roller. That paint roller is a little extreme, I think. Paint surface, paint roller, paint brush. Paint surface. I got it now. I got it now, so oh well. But you can see the difference when I paint the side, it's just painting the side. When I'm painting the brush, it's not painting all the sides. But if I go paint roller, then it just sometimes goes completely nuts. Just everything that's that thing that connected to it, it just fills that whole entire thing. Paint all sides. There it is. That's the one I'm looking for. Okay. That's not what I wanted to do, but okay. I thought I was going to paint all sides of that object. Huh. Oh. Look at that. See, sometimes it's hard to control what you wanted to do. That's okay. That's okay. We'll just go with it. We'll go with it. Okay. And then, again, picking up the white. Much easier just to have single control, I find. Because it just, like, wastes an absolute ton of your resources there. Upgrade that first. Then paint it. Then pick this up. Oh, wrong button. There we go. And again, we want to make sure this is all upgraded. It is. Okay, now in there is a Y there. And now we gotta paint all that back in there. There we go. I'm going to take that block out in a second. Okay, now we want to put down something like that. We want to copy the shape. And then turn this off. And get our C here. Copy rotation. Put our C down. And then repaint that down again. There we go. Ooh, I really like that. I like that a lot. All right, very nice. That's looking pretty good. Really want an undo button. Yes, I know, right? Hey, Ems, what's up? Kismet's over here having some fun. Okay, now I need to look at where I want this line to end. Let's say right here. Right there. Now my team knows that you know, the base is usually always under construction in one way or another, so they should always be watching out when I'm working on stuff. We discovered last time they actually still have those cones in game. I had totally forgotten they were still in game. They used to be spikes back in the day, but now they're just cone shapes, which I think is awesome. They still have that. So I could put cones down, but it just takes more time. I'm just trying to get it done as quick as we can. Try to get her done here. Try to decide. The hardest thing, everybody, is not really the doing. It's deciding what you want, both in design and in game. is making sure that you have it all the way you want it to be. And then I would definitely upgrade it to steel first, so that you don't have to come back later and repaint it again when you put it to steel. Because that is going to basically just cost you more of all of that. There we go. Very nice. Liking that. And we can see this is an in and that is an out. And it actually says in and out there. Oh, she got it color coded too. It's a red on this side. Let me turn this back on so it opens up for me. We got a red on that side and a yellow on that side. All right, so let's go ahead and actually match what we got up here. And then we'll make that red. And we'll go in and we'll match this yellow. Hey, just to keep it consistent. See, very nice, very nice. Like it, like it. Now all of this other stuff, everybody, I'm not going to worry about that. I'm not going to worry about upgrading that, but I will upgrade these, the T and the Y and all this other stuff, because we just want to leave those as is, and then we can just go in and use the C here to repaint those as steel, and then they have less chance of getting destroyed, and they're also kind of like in their final form over there. All right, very nice. Pick that up. Now I could use the paint roller, but I feel like it's much safer just to do this, like this, and oh, I can't hit those underneath there. I don't know why it doesn't let you paint underneath the object. That's something that really does need to be worked on. Or I could paint this object over here. That's behind there. And see, it won't let me paint that other object. What if I say... how can I get it to do that? If I say paint all sides, it's going to paint a bunch of stuff next to it. Paint surface. Ah, just removed all of that. Yeah, now I'm out of paint. See, it wastes a lot of my paint with those things not working exactly as you think it would do. I just want to paint the surface of that one, but it does all of the connected surface next to that. But such is the way it goes, everybody. No, it's not going to be perfect. So let's go make some more paint in here. I'm going to have to track down some loot. Chrysanthemums and water. Of course, one of our more rarest resources now I'm going to need to use. He's in there right now. Let's go check some water up on the top here. Let's go see how our top water is doing. Oh yeah, nice and full. I should have put this water down below. I should have just put this water on the second level and then cut open some vents for the water to get to it. But I don't know. The roof is a pretty good spot for it. It's pretty safe up here. Most of the time, you're not going to have too many mobs up here. But I could have made it all the way across, which is what I should have done. Made it all the way over, and then it would have been a lot easier.
Alan, are you in the base?
Yes.
You want to go to the corners at
Steal some
northeast corner? There's a drop on top of the base.
I'm gonna go to the chem bench here.
Kind of on the outer
as much
fence,
paint
though,
as I can.
Yep. See it.
1800 ought to do it. All right, let that run. And then, you know, be kind. Put your stuff back when you're done with it. Like this. So if he's looking for that, it'll be nice in there for him to use. Okie dokie. Now it's going to take a minute or two for it to crank out 1800 of that. And I should probably pull all this gunpowder out of there. Put that up there. And this. So that that will just keep running while I'm busy doing other things. So I don't want to sit there and stare at it and wait for it to finish. I'm going to run out here. Let's see. This should also be the same color, I feel. So let's make this. No? Okay. Paintbrush. No? Don't want to color it? Doesn't want to color it. Wish I could take it out. No? Okay, well then I'm going to leave that just as it is. I'm not going to fool around with that for an hour. Okay, so again, we'll pick this back up. Now that wasted my... Alright, let's try paint surface again. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, anything that's connected to that surface. Now again, I would have liked it to paint underneath there. Oh, it painted all the way down too. Nice. And all of this. Oh, I used it all up. I used it all up. But again, it would be nice if it painted underneath the surface there. That would be super useful. Super, super useful there. I just used 500 paint like that. Boom. And that's the way it goes when you're doing large areas. Now, see, right there, that actually was effective. Oh, okay, plenty in here. That actually was effective, and it actually did a good job. Maybe what I should do is just paint around the edges of where I want to paint and then fill the inside. That might be a bit easier when it comes to painting. Just kind of remember what stage I'm in. All right, there we go. And then all of this, all the way down. Oh, so nice. Ooh, I don't want to do this, though. Get that out. Yeah, there we go. Or maybe I did want to do that. But I don't want to get down there now. Actually, I kind of like that. I kind of like it how it goes around and then it goes around the edge there. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, very nice. Very nice. Now, over here, I'm going to work a bit with this right here, so I'm not going to modify that. That I can go ahead and get there. Yeah. And you don't want to take too much of this ground out because you want them to spawn from the ground. And you want to spawn from a certain distance of where you're working as well. So we'll do that. I really should have 2 of these brushes so I don't have to keep going back and forth. We'll come back and fix that here in a second. Now what I'm going to do is get 2 brushes. One brush is going to be for the street pattern, and then the other one's going to be the white for coloring in the lines. And again, this is a lot of embellishment. I'm not sure if I have another brush there. Oh, I do. I usually scrap them. But they don't take much, you know, paintbrush. Right over here, just a little bit of wood, a little bit of leather. Too easy, too easy. Yeah, a little bit of wood. Yeah, you know what? We'll craft 2 of them. Let's go. Okay, thing I don't need right now is I don't need that chainsaw. So we'll go ahead and optimize all of this to make this go a little faster. All right, there we go. And then we'll paint that. And now we've got our lines coming down the thing. We want them to stop, or do we want them to kind of cross in the center? This is not really centered with that other road, so this kind of comes across and then goes at an angle. And this has like a real thick line. But we want maybe like a smaller line this way. Let's get our regular blocks here so we can block this out. So 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. And then that one's going to be there. So something along that line. Again, I see I'm wasting paint and I'm wasting some concrete here, but figuring out the logistics, I feel, is definitely worth that little bit of resources, for sure. Then we want to copy its rotation. Okay. Oh wait, that's that other thing. We don't want that. We want this one. We want the center one that I've been using over here. And copy its rotation. And then redo the center thing. Let's offset. Like that. I'll upgrade it. Okay. A lot of street work going on here. And again, thank you, Mr. Dave. Appreciate that 7 months of Prime Love. Sorry my alerts aren't working. Stream Elements having some trouble over there right now. But the second they get it working again, I'll get those alerts back up again. And get them rocking. Lots of things for me to do, everybody. But I also got to get some time in streaming and playing games, too. Instead of working all that technical stuff all day. It happens. It happens. All right, we upgraded that one. We upgraded this one. This one we can take out. We can take that out. All right. Now, what do we want to do about this line? I kind of feel like we want to do an angled line here. So we probably want to take this one out. And then we can go ahead, pick this one up. And then modify that shape by getting our corners. Oh boy, I gotta remember what our corners were. Down here somewhere. Had a notch angle out of it. I felt like it was more like back up here. Our notch angles here. These are 1/4. Trim diagonal. Filler diagonal. We want 1/4 edge filler here. What up, guys? You want to come and say hi? Kismet Killbox doing his job. Yeah, I'm busy. I'm busy, people.
Incoming enemies. Prepare for conflict.
Now, when you're using the auger and you're making lots of noise and you're running like 20 forges at the same time, yeah, mobs are going to show up. But the thing is you can just use your turrets and take care of it. Someone's just standing up on top there, Foggy coming out to shoot it. Now, see, the thing is, at this stage, everybody, at day 100, mobs are not a problem for me. I mean, that's 20 mobs I could kill during the day. Now, at nighttime is a bit harder because they run, right? And then also, eventually, I will crank up the server to 11. But basically, I could kill every single one of those mobs. But do I want to spend my time doing that, or do I want to spend my time building? Those are the questions you have to ask yourself. When you only have a limited amount of time to play. And for me, I would rather spend my time building and just let the turrets wipe them out than to just stand around and kill mobs all day, every day. I've done it a bunch of times. I don't need to do it all day, every day. Okay, so this is 1/4 diagonal right here, which is the one we should be looking for. Other way. Nope. Does not match up. I think we need one that's not centered. I think we need the offset one. Yeah, like this one. Yes. All right. There we go. Okay. And then we're going to need to switch back and forth between this one. This is all cosmetic. Completely unnecessary what I'm doing right now. It doesn't do anything to defend the base or anything like that. It just makes the front of our base look really super cool. And this is what I call mega building, everybody. That's where you're just doing stuff cosmetically and not necessarily has an actual function for the base itself. Now that one actually is not right. We want one that actually is squared off in the corner, like this one. There we go. And now we got that down. Now all we need to do now is just upgrade these to steel so we don't ever have to do that again. And then just keep rotating back and forth until we line these up. Now you want to do this one first. And the reason why I'm doing this one first and not the cross one first is because this is the trickiest one. So what I'm doing is I'm bringing the line down. And then I'm making a solid line. I guess I could have done a dash line. And then just kind of gone every other one. Yeah, I kind of feel like I like the full solid line. Yeah, the full solid line, and then just stop it before it hits that out here. Yeah, so this is actually part of the dash line. So I could actually do this one and just take these out. You know what? Let's see how that looks. So what I'm going to do is take these back out again. Even though I made these into steel, it's going to take a little extra time. That's okay. I want to see what it looks like if I make it into a dashed edge.
I picked up a level 5 drone, which I've put in the drone mod box from the meeting.
Awesome. I love to experiment with the game. It's pretty fun. You'll be on in a few minutes. All right, sounds good. Come join us. We're going to have some fun. I'm out here tinkering with different ideas. Yeah, these are not the distance of 3 like this, but I could just put a dash and then a dash in instead. And again, everybody, the cool thing is you can have multiple shapes for what you're doing. So pretty cool. And then I'll just pick up the shape of just a regular block, put that block in. Let's see how I like this. And then that. And then this one is going to pick up this. Block those in. Oops, wrong one. Oh! Dang it! Left it on that thing. Man. That sucks. Fine. Paint roller the whole thing. Fine. Irritating me, game. You're irritating me! Paint roller does a whole bunch of paint in an area. And see, when I go back here to paint all sides or paint surface, it should have done the whole thing again. There we go. Now I gotta go back and do that all over again. That's frustrating. But, you know, I should have switched out to the single thing, and I thought I could get away with it. But that's how you find out when you can't get away with it. The paint system needs some work, obviously, to where it makes it a little bit easier to not just waste giant things of paint like that just happened. It just painted that whole entire area with that thing where I was just trying to paint that one. It just painted every single thing to the thing I didn't want it to be. And now I have to go through and repaint all of that stuff. What's up, girl? Now you did.
My senses have picked up something.
Alright, like, well, I wasn't annoyed enough, lady. Alright. Now, where was that arrow? Right there? Oh, God, I did it again. I did it again! Ugh. Alright. Man, I'm not even tired yet, and I'm already screwing it up. Okay. I hate that. All right, let's try this again. Trying to paint some red onto that arrow. Where's the arrow? There, it's right there. Okay. There we go. Don't worry, everybody. We'll get it done. We'll get it fixed. I gotta fix all this anyway. And then we'll fix all of our... Oh, what the hell? Oh, because my other one is set to that. Ah. That's exactly why. My other one is set to paint surface. Wasting so much paint right now. Okay, so this one set to paintbrush. And then this one is set to paintbrush. All right, never give up, never surrender, everybody. Now I'm out of paint again. It's okay, we got plenty of paint being produced. If you make mistakes, everybody, just roll on, you know, with what you're doing. Don't beat yourself up over it. You'll make mistakes from time to time. And don't beat other people up over mistakes as well. If you start doing that in my stream, I will permaban you. If you do that with my crew, I will permaban you as well. People make mistakes. That's okay. Let them make their mistakes and learn from them, right? I give my peeps the freedom to make mistakes, and I give myself the freedom, which is the person you should really give the most freedom to give yourself the freedom to make mistakes. And if I waste a little bit of this, a little bit of that, it'll be just fine. We can always get more, no big deal. No biggie. Okay, I love how it painted all the fronts, but it didn't paint the back ones that I really wanted it to paint over there. But oh well, that's how it goes. All right, let's fix these lines on this side. Oh, that's, that actually doesn't have a line there. Okay, fix these lines. Right down here. It'll all work out in the end. Now, I'm not the type of person that is going to go and, you know, break my keyboard or, you know, get all banging the thing and get all upset. It's irritating, but, you know, I try to keep it under control, everybody. If it does get too irritating, everybody, I would log out. Absolutely. I would absolutely log out than to have that problem. That is for sure. There we go. All right, we got those restored. We got all that restored. Okay, now we got to figure out what we're doing with these blocks here. I feel like I'm just going to take these blocks out and perma-fix these. Right over here. Who's standing up there shooting? Who's up there shooting? Call me Ollie. Go do something more effective than standing shooting mobs on top of the base, bro. There's so much more you could be doing. You could be helping peeps. You could be running quests. You could be doing stuff. But hey, it's your game. You do what you want. You want to stand around up there and shoot mobs uselessly in the front of the base, you go right ahead. See, I feel like after a certain amount of time in the game, everybody, shooting mobs is a waste of time. Unless you're actually questing or collecting loot. If you're just standing around where screamers are coming in, that's why I put the turrets there. So I don't have to micromanage every single time a screamer comes in. Because I've done that before in the past. I've just sat there and just killed screamers endlessly. I can tell you it's a huge waste of time. Oh, I forgot to paint that thing first. It's a huge waste of time, but again, it does get you XP, so if you're trying to get XP and XP for the crew, that does do that. But my suggestion, stay busy doing something else. Oh, I gotta take it out of there anyway. Oh, I forgot. I gotta take it out of there anyway. Alright, fine. Fine. See, like, when you say paint on all sides, I would think it's paint on all sides of that block. But it doesn't. It's painting on all sides around that block is what it's doing. That's okay. We'll just redo it. Redo it. Get it going. Now, if you don't know what to do, grab a friend, start questing. Start questing, collecting loot, going through houses, doing those kind of things. Those are very, very effective things to be doing. definitely going to have to replace the H here. And then I'm going to pick up the rotation. The H back in there again. Paint that H. And there we go. All right, H done. And the C's already done. We already did that earlier. So yeah, I should just take out the letter, upgrade the thing, color the thing, and then put the T back down there. You got to do it in a certain sequence. Otherwise, it's like you got to come back and modify it over and over again. And it'd be nice if you could just click the object behind there. This should be transparent. You should be able to click the object behind it. But such is the way it goes. Again, experimenting is all part of the fun. All right, there we go. So we'll upgrade this. We'll put this down. We'll get our T here. Oops, wrong button. I was pressing T instead of getting a T, and then happy rotation, and then there we go. All right, there's a lot more work, but that's okay. We'll get it done. Good to stay busy. There you go. Have you played Outer Worlds, and would you recommend it? Absolutely, Gork. Outer Worlds is really good. In fact, they have a whole bunch of DLCs, which is really good as well for Outer Worlds. I played through multiple times. You can check it out on my YouTube channel. Way over there if you want to see me playing it through, or I suggest just dive right in. It's very much a fantastic game. I highly recommend it. All right, let's go ahead and get me some, get me more gas here. Messing stuff up, but then fixing it right back up again. And again, give yourself the freedom to make mistakes, everybody. There's nothing worse than people who are around you who are just waiting for you to make a mistake and then jump on you. Oh, you made that mistake. You made a mistake. Look, 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 look. You did this mistake. You did this mistake. Ha, ha, ha. You did the mistake. Those people you should cut out of your life. Those people you don't want to be around, everybody, because they're just going to be up in your business every single second trying to tell you that you made all these mistakes. And I absolutely despise that, everybody. I can't stand it when people are like that. So I'm just like, don't ever talk to me again. Because don't be that person. Nobody likes it, and nobody wants to hear you tell them about their mistakes. They're going to beat themselves up more than anyone else ever will when they make a mistake. There's no harder critic on you than you. Because you're criticizing yourself right in here. And so I know that people do that, so I don't bother to criticize them and say, oh, you made this mistake, oh, you did that thing. They know. They know it all too well. You don't need to tell them. Unless they don't know. But they probably do. You probably don't need to tell them anything. I would wait for them to figure it out first. You don't need the people going around correcting you all the time, telling you what you should be doing. Nobody likes it. Nobody wants people around them like that. They don't want to be criticized. They don't want to be lectured. They don't want to be told what to do all the time. People absolutely despise that. Sometimes they'll just say, that's basically them saying F you. Nicely. I just tell people not to do it. I say, don't do that. That's not nice. Don't do it. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to my crew. They don't like it. I don't like it. Don't do it. And if you do it, I will permaban you as well for that. So don't do it. I hate permabanning people. I don't want to do it. But I'm of the age where I don't mess around. I don't mess around at all. See, this would have been just easier for me just to take out the letters. Yeah, I was trying to work it around where I didn't have to take out the letters, and I could just paint all four sides of it underneath the letter. But nope. That would have been too easy. And I tried all the different paint styles to see if it would work, and it doesn't, so. It would have been smarter for me just to take this out. I should have took it out before I upgraded it to steel. That would have been smarter. Oh, and I should have upgraded these all to steel before I painted them as well. Oh, man, I should have done that too. And again, sometimes you'll have to redo stuff. No biggie. All part of the fun. Yeah, I should have definitely upgraded. See, now when I upgrade these, it's going to lose all of its all of its paint. Then you just come back, paint it again. And see, once it's to steel, then you never have to fool with it again. It'll be forever good. Which is awesome. Which is why I'm upgrading this stuff to steel. So even if it does get damaged or whatever, and then we repair it, it will be permanently repaired. So I can just come out here with a little bit of steel and repair it.
I've got a tier 6 infestation clear at the Shamway, just the other side of the prison if anyone wants to do some quests today.
I'll be up for it later. I'm going to try to finish my road here, and then I'll be up for it.
I'll head over there.
You guys can go ahead without me, by the way. You guys can just start. If you get everybody over there, just go ahead and start without me, and I'll let you guys know later when I'm ready. Gotta stay focused, everybody. Gotta stay focused. All right, that was a lot of work. Wasted a bunch of paint, but we got her done, and that's the important part. Got her done. Okay, so we got that going. Now, back to what I was trying to work on over here. Let's get this all repainted back how we had it before. Oh, that's a huge bummer, everybody. That's a huge bummer. That's okay. We'll get it all painted back up again nicely. And what I think I'm going to do is just paint this side and then see if I can get away with filling the other side with this. Sometimes you gotta pay the price for it being not nice. Dee-lee-dee. Right clicking. Olive dish. There we go. All right, let's see if we screw this up again. All right, I just want to fill this one with this. All right, there we go. We got that to work. Okay, good, good. Yeah, we got that to work. All right, now we got to be real careful we put that back to paintbrush or we'll be doing all those lines again. Again, you're gonna make mistakes, everybody. Just roll with it. No biggie. No biggie. Just roll with whatever it was that you made a mistake on and keep on rolling on to the next thing. There we go, and get those lines back in. I love how they're built into the ground now, though. That's pretty cool. It's actually, this strip is actually built into the ground block, and so it makes it so much easier to upgrade it and manage it, and have it where it's not an object over the top another object. It's actually the object on the ground. Which is much nicer. I like that a lot better than this. Man, I really want to fix that corner there, too. Yeah, I'll get around to it. All right, so now we come back over here, and we get, oops, wrong one, over here. And then this one somewhere over here. There we go. And then this one is going to be, this. With that, there we go, and then that's going to be that, and then this, that's that. Oh, it's actually has two separate sides there. Nice. And then we'll just pick up a square block, put that in. I feel like I only need one more, right? Just a straight one. Just a straight one right here. Let's see how I like it. It's either this block on the left or the block on the right.
Getting back to base and my face is straight. I'll go back.
Okay.
I need a center line. All this is just cosmetic, everybody, but I don't know, I'm digging it. Center line, where's my center line? Right here, 1/4 center. Yeah, see, that's 1 block. 1 block. Actually, you want it to be right there. You'd want it to be right there. Oh, I'm gonna repair my thing here. Oh, I don't have any repair kits. Nah, I'll get them later. Get them later. A lot of road construction going on out here. Not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. Not gonna do it. I feel like this one should be in an angle. I don't like it. I'll take it right back out. We got plenty of concrete. It's not like we're running out of concrete, everybody. We got plenty. We can experiment. That's the whole point of having plenty of concrete. Is so you can experiment. Let's get our diagonal line back in here again. Our offset diagonal. Where'd you go, a little offset diagonal? No, down here.
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, I forgot to turn the thing back on. I hear it going on and off over here. Alright, stop that. Stop that! It's distracting me. Let's see. Oh, we can just pick it up from right here. Let's pick up this one. Ooh, I don't like that either.
Did your quest marker was a different area than me and Moon?
Yeah, for some reason it was right over in the other
Master,
corner
we are
of the
not alone.
building.
Where? See no mobs? What are you talking about? I don't like that either. I think I should have just done a solid line. I think I like the solid line better. Tough decisions. Decisions. I mean, it's supposed to go like that. But it doesn't block into the center. It doesn't block in the center, and I don't like it. Deciding. Yeah, how do you rotate it out of the center? Cube trimmed corner. You'd want it to go from the center, kind of like these cross ones. Or the 1/2 inch trim corners. Yeah, but there's no center. Maybe just leave a gap. Leave a gap here. Go center here. Leave a gap.
Master, we are not alone.
Experimenting. See, the great thing about me, everybody, is I know what I don't like. And sometimes, before you know what you want, you decide what you don't want. And that's really effective. If you decide, wait a minute, all I really want... See, look, I don't even bother, but don't even bother after a while. Just a waste of my time. I know absolutely what I don't want, that's for sure. And that's important. Alright, so this, like this. Oops. Right there. There, a little straight line there. Oh, this one and this one. That side as well. Ah, there we go. Yeah, yeah. Maybe even have a single one on the other side, but kind of a bit of a smaller gap. Trying to shape that lane. See, I'm trying to shape the lane. So when you're driving along, right, what you should have is it should turn itself into the lane, right? So if you know, okay, hold on, I got to turn this way. That's what those things are for. It's to guide you, right? So when you're coming out, you know to kind of cut over so you don't crash into oncoming traffic. That's basically what I'm trying to do there. It's actually pretty fun. Pretty fun to figure out the logistics of that. I think I like that. That's pretty good. I'm going to go with that for now. Until I change my mind in about 5 minutes. All right. 3 there. And then we'll go ahead. Take this one out. Again, it'd be nice if the base went straight out. By the way, I could just fix it. I could just fix that road. I could just take all that out. And if I wanted to, I could rebuild all of these houses, rebuild all that stuff, and make that road straight if I wanted to. But it's kind of fun to do a little non-standard angle of stuff there anyway. So, but fun to get into all of that. Gonna upgrade, then we're gonna upgrade that, and then we're gonna do this. And if you notice, I have those in sequence now, so that makes that a little easier as well. Let's see if this works out. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's gonna work out kind of awkwardly where that's there. I'll probably only fix this one. I'll probably only do this one. See how it goes. Hopefully I don't have these reversed. We'll find out here in a second. All part of the fun. And then, do I want to put that line going that way?
You guys having party up there?
Not really. I think it's fine. And plus it leaves a little bit of a gap. I actually kind of feel like this one's in the way of that because it's kind of turning you that way instead of having you go across that way. Though, shouldn't really be going at an angle across the street like that. But I don't like this one. So I'm just, instead of taking it out, I'm just going to... Oops, no, I'm just going to paint over it. Just going to paint over it. And I feel like that's pretty good. Oh, we got some loot dropped out here. We got some loot. Okay, and we got all this painted over there. We got our white lines in. We redid our Tycoon HQ. We've got our arrows going. We actually got some stuff done here. Very nice. All right, I should go get my overburdened. Overburdened with loot. Got all this loot on me. No worries. We'll get our vehicle. Try this out. it's nice. Look at that. That is nice. All right, all that hard work paying off. Now, I could tell it to do a whole stripe of these, but then you have the potential problem of it just all of a sudden undoing all of my work again. All the way down the line.
Just as he disappeared.
Okay, now we got to go find out how many of these I actually did.
Screenshot that.
1, 2, 3, and I think just right there ought to do it. Yep. And we got to fix these. 1, 2, 3. That just tells me where the block is. You can kind of see it if you're looking for it. You can see the deviation in the thing right there. That one I can't see. I don't know if that one's even there. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that one's just a regular block. All right, we got some lines to paint here. Oh, that one's just a regular block there as well. Yep, regular block from there. Okay. And that tells us we got blocks to put in. Oh, did I go through and upgrade all of these? I don't think I upgraded all of these to steel. Well, I guess we're going to have to do that as well. So upgrade to steel. Put the thing on there. And then upgrade this. All right, we got to go back and double check all of these blocks. Down the center. Nope. See, once you make it to steel, everybody, you're pretty much done with that block. Especially once you've put it to steel and then painted it. Now I know I don't ever have to come back and mess with that block. And has a less chance of getting destroyed as well. So always a good thing. Again, if you waste a little paint, don't worry about it. Keep doing your thing.
Going up to the next level.
You can always go and pick up 10,000 more... 10,000 more chrysanthemums just by running around, or you can put them in a farm. All right. Now, do I want to upgrade all the sides here? I feel like just these center ones ought to be enough for now. All right. So more of these. 1, 2, 3. Should have did that as I was doing them originally. That would have been super useful. But I can't come back and just update them all at once and then repaint them all. Okay, we're putting this one in there. Or we should just do all of these in a sequence. And the one at the end. Okay. Nope, nope. That's a good one. Oh, I'm out of steel. Oh, this is looking good. Whoa! Okay, a little overturn there with my turbo thruster vehicle. Some of this stuff down. To the point where I'm not overburdened. A bunch of random junk. Random junk. This and these. Keep that. don't need to carry any of that other stuff. That's just stuff I found on those mobs that got killed out there by the kill box. Now, normally I park my vehicle off to the side there, but if I'm just going in and out of there for a sec, sometimes I'll just do that. Always good to have your vehicle nearby in case you need to bail. You're like, oh god, there's too many mobs coming at me. But again, at this stage, everybody, you should be able to take on a lot of mobs. Oh, I should have got a repair kit when I was in there. You should be able to take on a lot of mobs, especially if you got the shotgun, you got a lot of ammo and stuff like that. You've got your perk skills up. You should be able to take on a bunch of them. Just go completely postal on them, especially during the day. Shouldn't need to call everybody over and say, oh, there's 4 mobs outside the base. I mean, in the beginning, when, you know, you don't have any defenses or anything for the base, well, then maybe. But still, you should just put some spikes down. And that's if you're doing a lot of building like me. If you're doing a lot of building, you don't want to be distracted every 2 seconds with killing mobs. It'll become a nuisance after a while. Absolutely. Upgrade that one. Nope, I forgot. Glad I double checked. One more right here at the end. All right, looks good. Let's put this back to that. That back to that. Okay. Now, do we want to take the time to upgrade all of our dash areas and all of our paint areas? I kind of feel like I do. Let's check all these side ones. And most of the time, I spend my time just trying to figure out what I want. And then once I figure out what I want, then I just kind of put it in permanent finished mode here. All right, those are all done. Check when our next horde night is. 140. And what's before that? 133. So 133 tomorrow. Okay. I gotta update my sign in there. That's why I brought that up, to update that sign. That's a long laundry list of things that I want to get done. But you know, you can only work on things you can work on at any given time. There we go. Let's just do all of the white sides first. Again, there's a function where you can just click this and it should do that whole entire area. But let's just make it not make me have to redo
Does someone have any honey on them?
I don't mind painting them one at a time as long as when I get to the end, it's all done. That's the important part. There we go. And then this, you know. You know what? Let's give it a try.
That's the main.
Paint
the main
surface.
Main loot room.
All right, that worked. Nice. We got that done. All right, other side. There's damage there too.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Wait for that. All of those. I think I did. Get them all the way down the front. Not even worried, everybody. Not even worried. Now again, the reason why you want to upgrade these is so you don't have to come back here later and fix these and repair these as often. Because there's mobs out here, because mobs are going to be fighting out here in the front. And if we just take care of it now, then I don't have to worry about it.
Rotisserie, we got a lock chest up here. Or, come on.
Oh, I was
Yeah, all my lockpicks are in the base somewhere. I think I must have dropped them by accident.
No, Ollie currently has some lockpicks on him.
Okay, I'll be learning in a second.
I can really be tricky and
There's some loot up here I can carry, so when you get up here.
drive up the way. That's really fun. You can actually pop a wheelie and try to bounce your way up the stairs and all sorts of fun like that. All right, more steel. Get this driveway done. Getting close, everybody. Getting close on this driveway. I'm just doing the front side of the driveway, by the way. We want to try to get that done today. If I get it done by Horde Night, all the better. Yeah, come on over here. Look at them all. Want to come over here and party. They want to party. Alright, let's try this whole paint surface thing again. Boom! Alright, nice. That worked good. And then immediately change it back to paintbrush before something goes horribly wrong. Alright, paint surface. Yeah, I don't think it... Oh, it does work on the lines. Okay, there we go. Now we're utilizing it properly. There we go. Alright, that got it done.
What's
Very
up?
nice.
You're fashionably. We're
All
already
right,
done, by the way.
upgrade
So.
some more of this stuff.
My senses
Yeah, I
have
was just get the like vehicles and tearing them down.
A little tempted to put more electrical there. All right, come on, zombies, hurry up. Get over here where the kill box can wipe you out. What if the kill box is out of ammo? Let's see. All day, people, die already. Starting to bug me now. Starting to bug me, so now you must die. Alright, back to work. Okay, once again, we will hope that we don't screw this up. Nice. Back to that. Trick is definitely to switch that back when you can. Nope, not working now. Paint surface. Oh, it's going the other direction. Yeah, it's going the other direction. So if I go over here and I paint this one, it should paint all of those. Oh yeah. Oh, it has like a direction in which it will go. That's interesting. That's very interesting. Again, see how it keeps the pattern in the thing even when you upgrade it? I really love that because it's all part of the actual block underneath. And then you have one single block that you're working with. It's just a two-tone block. And that's cool. That's very cool. I'll just manually paint these, that's fine. That's perfectly fine with me. There we go. And then this one we will paint surface. Okay, and then back to this so I don't screw that up. Alright, feel like we're looking good. These are all upgraded. How about these? Are these upgraded? No. I believe I didn't upgrade those. These I upgraded. Those are all upgraded. I upgraded all of those. Did these? Nope. Did not do those. Sometimes I forget where I left off. And this is like the last stage of this, everybody. You just go through and upgrade to steel. Never have to touch this again, hopefully. Unless mobs blow up on it, of course. Then you have to come back and modify it. But again, once it goes to steel and it's a steel block, your time is done. And I'm really being elaborate here, but I'm really going above and beyond in this one. Oops. There we go. And am I going to extend that out? I don't know, maybe. But that is a good-looking front yard right there, everybody. That's looking nice. I like every bit of it. All right, looks good. Okay, now that we did the this part, now we're going to do all of this. Let's see if we can not screw this up. All right, let's see. Boom. All right, looks good. Looks good, looks good. This part over here. This part over there. Yeah, looks nice. Like that. Some cobblestone up the way. Pavers here. This actually I want to give a different color. Just down the line here. That's weird. It's like one side does it right and then the other side does it weird. Maybe a little white on this here. This is purely cosmetic stuff here. And if you make a mistake, don't worry about it. Yeah, those are edge blocks there. Angled edge blocks. Kind of like the blocks that I'm already using. And that I
I
don't
got
want
a
to do.
level 6 chainsaw and a level 6 sniper rifle from those two from that quest, so they're in the box.
And over
If anyone
here.
needs.
That's good. There. Okay. I like that. All right. Now this is the parking zone. So I feel like we need a color for this. Yeah, a nice little metal red here. Let's see how that looks. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. Well, let's see if we can get it to not get all of that. There we go. Over here. Yeah. Okay. That gives us a little bit something different there. Maybe it's a little yellow. Concrete yellow. On this surface here. Yeah, all the way across to here. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I like it. I feel like I should have made this area bigger. There's not enough room for peeps to park. Yeah. Tempted to take this all out and make this more of a parking area over here. And then just put ramps there on the side. Or just bring that whole level down by 1. Or maybe I should have brought it up by 1 and then the whole thing could be a parking spot. The whole entire side could be parking. And then nobody would have any excuse. I don't know. For right now, we'll leave it like that. That's fine. That's fine. We'll come back to it. We got other things we got to work on. All right, so that looks good. Let's make sure we change these paintbrushes back now that we learned our lesson. by not doing that for sure. Now we want to do something down here in the lower part here. What am I feeling down here? What am I feeling? Blocks, broken concrete. I'm going to paint a little bit of it and see if that's what you want. Yeah, I don't really like it. Black granite. Black granite always looks nice, but I don't know if that's really what I want for one of those. What about a cabinet granite? Yeah. Concrete wall. All right, enough with this thing over here. That's why I angled this down a little bit more. Now I just keep seeing me going off while I'm up here working. Turn that thing off for me. I like the granite. I think the granite looks good. It's got the long feel of the granite. Let's go ahead and tell it paint surface. Oh, yeah, I like that. This back part. Oh, yeah. Like that. How about the bottom? Yeah, that looks good. All right, I'm digging it. I'll just paint all the rest of this stuff in that same kind of feel. What's up, girl?
Incoming enemies. Prepare for conflict.
Give me a kill box. Dream on. Dream on, sucker. Get me working here. Oops. Oopsie, wrong thing. I meant to do that. So I should probably steal all this out. Trying to give it that concrete feel. I want to add that on. Single. Working here. Interrupting my working. Yes, paint all sides. See, that's working as intended now. Painting all sides of the object instead of just the front of the object. Oh, we didn't finish out the thing. Oh, because we're going to let this run further. And you know what? I'll probably just stop it right there.
Master, we are not alone.
Yeah. It's okay, Sita. You don't have to come kill every mob for me. Sita's like, oh my god, Kismet's in danger! Like, I can't just kill 50 mobs. I appreciate my crew, though. Again, it's kind of funny. After a certain stage, everybody, it's just like you don't need to rush out and kill every single mob. But I do appreciate my crew watching my back. And the funny thing is that even if I do die, I'm literally right by my base here. I'll just respawn in the base. I can run out and get my stuff. It's no big deal to me because I'm not out fighting mobs all the time. The reason why you don't want to die in this game is that your health goes down. So you get like bonus health for the longer you survive. For me, I don't care because I'm just working the base most of the time. Working that base, everybody. Working it. Alright, I really like this, and now it makes me want to do this whole thing on the other side. I need to go back here and Re-grab this. Oh, that's right. I didn't do that all the way back yet. I feel like maybe I want to do this here. And then paint all of that concrete. Yeah, I really like that. Yeah, yeah. And then down in here, same thing. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, nice concrete feel to it. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. Nice. I don't know why we got a block here. Take that out of there. Oh, I ran out of paint right at that moment. That's the moment I ran out of paint. Oh, that's somebody else's bike. Where'd my bike go? I think I parked it back up on the thing. Let's go. Oh, I should paint the top edge of this. Oh, I don't have any paint. I gotta go get more paint. I'm making lots and lots of paint. I forgot to pull my vehicle up off the steps. I left it there on the steps and I forgot to drive it back out. I'm just doing some cosmetic work today, everybody. Sometimes I do, I try to switch up my gameplay so I'm not just doing the same thing every single time. I mean, obviously it's going to have the same kind of stuff, like I'm working the forges and that kind of stuff. But it is good to switch up what you're doing, so you're not doing all that stuff every 2 seconds. Drive that down. And we're out of here. And we're just working on some of the fun cosmetic stuff that you can do. So yeah, let's paint out this top corner. That, oh man, I really like that. Absolutely love that. I love how it's got the edge too.
Before Horde Night tomorrow, or we're okay.
Want to knock out the Wasteland quests so we can get to tier 5 and 6 out there?
Yeah, I definitely don't like
You
that.
can do. I mean, we've got a couple of local ones, like a nighttime one and a infestation we could do here.
I'm down for another infestation.
Yeah, I can't get it to clear that one.
It's mostly just to pass the time till Horde
There we
Night
go. I
tomorrow.
just clear it all. And then turn right back around and paint it.
I'm digging a hole right now.
There we go.
A hole right now, so.
Then all of this, and all of this. Yeah, see, it's whatever's already painted that same style, it will then paint all of that same style. And you can make little patterns in there of different colors and then come back and fine-tune all of that. Man, that looks good. Really like that. Oh, that's sexy, sexy right there. All right, let's not forget right here. Oh! I knew I was going to do it at least one more time, everybody. So even though this one right here was not connected, it did all the way down again. And now what I need to do is make sure that I first change this back to this and then paint this. Because otherwise, if I hit this, it's going to do all of that again over there. That's a tragedy. It's a tragedy, but it happens. And it just wasted all of my paint again. I gotta go get more paint and just do that again. Change my thing back now. So I get back in and just keep working my stuff. Did upgrade the T to steel? The T? What's the T? Talking about? What you talking about, Willis? Alright, back in here. Did I use up all the paint? No, a little bit more is still in there. Alright, good. Alright. Right at the end there. Oh, and it came in here too. Oh, that is a tragedy. That's okay, I'll fix it. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and paint this one first. And then we're going to say paint all surfaces. Boom. And then we'll go and fix all the little bitty things that we're going to need to fix now. Right here, no problemo. Now, one of the things I suggest to do, by the way, is not stand around and watch what I'm doing. is to stay busy. Nobody likes it when you're standing around watching what they're doing. Stay busy. Doing your thing. In there. Also, watch out for that unsolicited advice, everybody. No backseat gaming, no none of that. You don't need to tell me, oh, Kismet, you clicked the thing, you did the thing wrong.
Ollie's tier.
You don't want to do
Tier
that
4
either.
infected.
I help.
You don't want to
It'll
do
be
that
over in a
as
second.
well. All right, there we go.
I'll let you
Now
down.
we'll go ahead, fix this. Again, remember, you will make mistakes. Just roll with it. Roll with your mistakes and you'll be just fine in the long run. The real thing I find is perseverance, right? Perseverance through having issues or problems, or you might have clicked the wrong thing. That's what I find is my best trait. Is if I do make a mistake, I'll go and I'll fix that mistake. Not everybody does, everybody. Some people, they don't bother to fix their mistakes. All right, let's hope that this works. I think, yeah, I don't think it's going to work underneath all of that. If you notice, it's not changing that, so it'd be nice if you could just click on the edge here and it would change the color of everything under there, but we would have to take it all out to do that. And don't feel like doing that. Okay. What are we doing here? I guess I'm now fixing this. Oh, those were grates before. Yeah, we got to put those grates back in. Let's put that back in there. And then just take those grates out. Like that. So basically what I'm doing is just taking the texture off.
Where are we heading to?
Ollie's tier 4 infected.
And there. All right. Do and redo. That a thing or that? No, that's just a... that's just a thing there. All right, let's make sure we get this. Okay. All back and good. Now we just got to fix these front parts. Okay, we had it. One there. One there. Oh, man, that was a challenge, wasn't it? That was quite the challenge, but we got her done. And it looks awesome. Again, having that perseverance, super useful. Big time. I really like how these are capped off at the end with the cement at the top and the way that this goes down in there. I like that texture. That's a really great texture for that. All right, well, we got it done before Horde Night, so that's awesome. I did want to try to work on the other side, where I'm going to put another one of these trenches on the other side there, and maybe even put a trench, put an electric line across the actual front of the base as well. But we'll get into all of that after Horde Night. Right now is a good time for me to pull up in here and park my vehicle off to the side there. And start working on some stuff inside the base. Big time. Again, set these back to paintbrush. Paintbrush just in case.
Well, there should be a tactical assault rifle if you want to upgrade your AK boss in the bank, back in the base.
You talking to me? What was that?
No, Boss Hoggy's still using an AK, that's all.
Well,
Oh,
I can
that
make
boss,
everyone
not
machine
me,
gun.
boss.
I like the AK. That's the thing. I love the AK.
Yeah, it's like boss, the name boss, not as in boss,
cool.
as in the person who's in charge. I'm so used to people calling me boss, by the way. That's probably the thing they probably call me the most, other than Kismet. They're like, "What up, boss?" I'm like, "What's up?" That kind of thing. So that's why I got confused. That's why I got confused. Okay, let's figure out what I'm doing here. So I got all that done. I don't want to paint anything. I picked up the water. I'm bringing the water back so, oh, I can start more paint. That's what I was going to do. And then I'm going to get those chrysanthemums from over here. Another 19,000 paint. Burn up a little bit of that water, but in the long run, fancying up the place a little bit. Fancying it up. All right. I would consider that a done. Yeah, our driveway's looking good. I guess I could have put white
I
railings
think I'll
in there.
always AFK because I haven't heard him say
Got
anything.
a white
I
line
was
straight
making
down the
the cup of
center
coffee.
there.
Oh, that's fine. I was just wondering if you wanted to do your tier 4 affected.
Yeah.
Tycoon HQ looking
We
good.
are here.
Yeah, got that all
Alright,
colored in. Really need to work on my kill box a little bit more. But as long as they're functioning, it's okay for now. This all looks good. That's all usable for Horde Night. Again, eventually I want to take out this other side too and kind of match it to what we're doing over here. I think I do eventually want to extend this out a little bit further too. And do I want to run that all the way around the outside? Kind of feel like I do, but that is a massive undertaking. That's a massive undertaking to do that. But it would. I think it looked pretty cool because you could corner it out, where you could come in and then angle the corner, and then angle it down. I think that would look pretty amazing. And just have it where you have different zones. So you'd want to have like. East, northeast. I would probably do both sides as a one, so you kind of run it from there all the way around this corner. And so you just have the actual corners, so northeast corner, southwest corner, whatever, and you have those all linked. So this way you don't have to have 15 switches that you're running in and out of there. I mean, I could make it, you know, these three have one switch, the next three have one switch, which would actually be better if one of those things get broken. The more of those you have in the chain, and if the first one gets broken, then it's just going to break the entire chain. But I can grab the wire, run over there, and reconnect it if I want to in the middle of battle. And I can make a whole underground area in which I could access it from underground and rerun it and do all that. That's way too much effort put into that. I just want it to look cool. That's it. Very tempted to put some electrics on this side, too. Now that we got this figured out, just run that straight
Don't we still need the
across
parts for the trucks?
right here and just run it down, and then we got it on both sides. I feel like we only need on one side, and I might do some water.
Who
over
close
here.
us in?
Let's go test out some water. I haven't water in a really long time. Let's see. Water in this game is terrible. I'm just going to tell you about it. It is terrible, but they have actually improved it. Bucket is what I need. Now, the kind of water that I want to do is not like water, like the precious water that we need. It's like junk water that is just like right here, right? This kind of water you got around. Now, I don't want to grab this because this is our nice little fountain here. We don't want to take that out. But I'll go try to find some water elsewhere. It's going to take about a minute for that to fill up too. You know what? I should make about 4 of them buckets. All right, back to work over here, everybody. We've been off having some fun out there, getting our front driveway done. But we also need to keep a steely eye on our forges over here as well. Let's get those going. Right there and right there. Oh, yeah, 55 minutes. That's what I like to see.
I got y'all covered on the outside.
And right there. Let that run. All right, I got way too much steel and iron on me now. Okay, back to stone. How's our stone doing? Stone's maxed out. Nice. Let that run for another 45 minutes. Grab this other stuff out of there. No, I did not. Grab that out of there and let that run. Let that run. Grab that out of there and just take the stone out. Put the 6,000s in. There we go. I want to cue the cement first and then take this out and take this out. There we go. More stone. Always ever running, everybody. Always ever running these forges. Keep them doing their thing over here. All right. Oh, that's got those are running out of fuel. I gotta rebalance that fuel there. Gonna need more. Take all that out of there. Okay, let's turn this off and rebalance all of these. Here. 750s in there. It's gonna need a full 6,000. There we go. I gotta put all this stuff away. There we go. I usually put about 750 in there. Oh, I already got those going. So I just kind of split a whole bunch of them into 750. Turn it off. I put that back. I put that there. Turn it back on. Turn that back on. Make sure that you see the fires. I try to match them all so they're all exactly the same, so I don't have to, one goes off, they all go off. It'll be pretty obvious that they went off. Oop, I don't want to do that. I'll split these in the 750s. Right there, turn that back on. And then this one out, that one in, and there we go. Those are all balanced. Over here. Let's just do all of these. Picked up back on my 751 that I just had. Nice there. $750 is about 1,250 minutes. That's a long, long time. Looking good. All right. Put all that back in there. Okay, forge is ready to rock. Let's go check our stuff here. Oh, very nice, very nice. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Let's go over here and queue some more of our concrete blocks. Keep those rocking. map up here. Okay. More concrete blocks. Those are going to be running for a really, really long time. All right, let's check our cement up here and our stone. Let's get this going. Do a bunch of these. Wish these stacked at 6,000. That would make that way easier, because these all stack at 6,000. It would just make it a lot less awkward if the raw cement didn't stack so non-uniformly. But then again, it's kind of like hot dog buns, everybody. They give you 8 hot dogs, but 6 hot dog buns. You know why? So you're always buying one thing or another. You always have to buy 2 more hot dogs, or 2 more buns, or 4 more hot dogs, or 2 more buns, or whatever, however it works out. That's how they get you, everybody. That's how they mess with you. For sure, for sure. Some of you know what I'm talking about. Always that little bit more you gotta get. Alright, come on. We got a little bit more of this we can grab out of here, I think. We could try to push that 6,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very close. A bit more. There we go. We're going to queue it. We might as well queue it for all 6,000 so we can let it run for as long as possible. A little bit more sand. And away it goes. All right, nice.
Are we going to log out to reboot for all night?
Is that the normal thing we do anyway?
Yeah, at noon. Everybody prepare to log out at noon.
Okay.
Which is literally in a couple minutes. So keep that in mind. We're going at double speed. This server goes every 30-minute days, not every hour day. Very important.
Whoever can make repair kits, we need more repair kits.
That's usually Unforgiven, so someone else is going to need to do it. I'll take care of it. Let's see. Repair kits. I am on it. Duct tape and forged iron. Let's go, baby. Repair kits. Repair kits. Probably not that many. Let's do like 80. More of that. We can do some more duct tape while we're at it as well. Ooh, look at this. Oh, crushing it on them cloth fragments. Nice job on them cloth fragments.
You're welcome. And there's actually some more in workbench, I think 6, miscellaneous 6.
Yeah, that's where I first saw them, and then I saw them in the box too. So queuing it up right now. That's 100 duct tape queuing up roughly. That's a good job right there, everybody. Staying on the ball. How we doing over here? Oh, this is doing a whole lot of nothing right now. It is running out the brass at least. Let's see. Oh boy, what are we doing here? Lead's running out good. We got to get some lead running in.
Should be a bunch of brass too in the boxes.
Yeah, I just put 4 up in there.
Yeah, I saw we had a ton of cash in there. Rotisserie G, are we okay to burn that cash on brass now?
Yeah, we can burn some of it up. I'm keeping an eye on it. I think it's mostly full up. I was running out some casings, so it might need a refill.
It's noon.
Question, can I make a M6 here real quick?
You can make it after you come back. Pop out and you can make it when you come back.
Terminating
Alright.
operations. System failure.
All right, so what I did there, everybody, is I took some of that cash and I'm melting that down into brass for our brass bullets. Now, this thing should be empty up here. We should be clearing this sucker out. Bullet casings and bullet tips should always be running and whatnot. And so what we're going to do is have... Now, I restarted the server at the beginning anyway. At the beginning of the... before we started. But right before Horde Night, since we've been doing a bunch of stuff... we definitely like to make sure that we log out. And everybody out, there we go, and then I'll double check.
I'm
And
AFK for a little bit to
up
grab
here, there we go, I'm the only one in. And then I'll drop out,
Me
I'll
as
restart
well.
the server over here. Oh, actually, it's way over here. And then I'm going to take a quick break. So what I'm going to do is first get all of you. The hot dog thing drives you nuts, doesn't it? Yes. You're like, I need more hot dogs, or I need more buns. There's always something. Let's get some fun for you guys in the chat. Now, come on now. I want you guys to work together in the chat. Here we go. Just like we work awesomely together in the game. You're going to see us do some Horde Night action, which is always fun. We're going to get into that here in just a moment. And then we'll be back. But here we go. We're going to start this up, and I'll be back in just a bit. Oh, wait. I need to mute my crew while we're AFK in case they want to chat amongst themselves. And there we go. All right. I'm going AFK. Boop. All right. I'm back, everybody. How we doing? Oh, look at this. Come on. What do we got? Amen. Oh, I came in a little too late there. Oh, anemone. Wow. AMZ getting it right at the end. You got it. Nice. That was good right at the very end there. Good job, everybody. Let me shower you guys with some love. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 caps for crushing it there. Now, also, we're a couple retweets away from getting those 10 retweets. Go ahead and follow that link right there. Be the hero of the chat. Hit that like button. Hit that retweet button. It does help out the stream tremendously. Appreciate all of you coming in and showing that love. All right, time to get back into some 7 Days to Die. Let's go ahead and block that for a second while I'm logging back in. Let's go. There we go. And then I got to let my team know that I'm back. All right, logging back in, everybody. Okay, let's do it.
Kismet,
One more
once
retweet.
again, I heard you on stream, but not in the chat.
You didn't hear me on Discord?
Now I do.
System failure.
Oh,
Shutting
yeah.
down.
Just logging back in. Logging back into the game. Okay, so we got all that done. Now we got to prep for Horde Night. Let's go. We're making some repair kits. Apparently, we're all out of repair kits. Oh, no, we're not. We got a few of them in here. I got some going, but I definitely want to use some of them to repair my thing for when I come back. Yeah. Okay, don't need the chainsaw. We can just probably dump all that stuff in there and deal with it later. Right here, I might need some med things here. Let's put this back. Yeah, probably not going to need more than 100 boxes. Put that back in there. Let's move this one up. This will be third weapon. Primary weapon. Keep those repair kits and just pre-repair all my weapons. A little bit of this. Oh, I got a bunch of duct tape on me. Don't need that. Could use my shotgun ammo here. Actually, let's take that out. I don't think I want that in there just by doing that by accident. Okay, looking good. Now I'm going to go ahead and grab me some big boy AP ammo. That's a line and a half there. Get in group. Right there. And now we're going to need a bunch of basic resources. Okay, basic resources is. Let's go in here and let's get... And I don't know if I need a little bit of wood, but let's get some anyway.
Like a laundry deal.
And then... Oh, all the cobblestone
You know
has
what?
been taken.
Grabbed 2 stacks.
Okay, somebody was making cobblestone, and somebody was using the cobblestone for something.
50, so
I don't know what they were using the cobblestone for, or why they needed cobblestone. Somebody took the cobblestone. What are you guys using the cobblestone for? Bring that back up for you guys. Anybody?
No clue.
Not me.
Okay.
Not
Might have been Sita? Can't hear you, Sita.
The supply crate is gone from the map.
Well, I'll just make some more. I do like to have a little cobblestone for me to use as well. We need clay. Just in case I need to repair something. So we'll make 1,000. We don't need that much. 1,000 I'll do it. I'll just make it in my inventory while I'm busy doing other things. The stone back. Like, one of the cool things that it does is it takes those resources and it puts it as
There is
part
some in the
of
drop
the
boxes,
crafting.
Kiz.
Oh, there is? It's weird because there was like 5 of them in the building box, and then now they're gone. So somebody's doing something with cobblestone. I don't know what they're doing. That tells me they're building something. They're using cobblestone for something, or they're upgrading or doing something. And if you're doing that, you definitely want to communicate what you're doing to me. As the leader, say, hey, Kismet, I'm going to take this cobblestone and I'm going to go do this thing. If you're not communicating why you're using the cobblestone, because that cobblestone is not owned by me, everybody's owned by the group. So if you were to come in and say grab 10,000 or 50,000 iron and 50,000 wood and 50,000 stuff and not communicate why you're taking it, it's a red flag for me. It's like a huge red flag. Why did they take that? What are they doing with it? Is it something that I need to be involved with? Kind of thing. I hope not. I hope not.
We still can't hear you, Zeta. I see your mic queuing, but no sound.
Yeah, you just tell us in the chat. You was upgrading the base. What were you upgrading? Upgrading the wood. Okay.
Wood.
All right, cool. Yeah, next time let us know so what you're up to. Yeah, no big deal. No big deal, but again, good to communicate that stuff before you start upgrading it for whatever reason. Yeah. Communication's the key. Have a
Just
good one.
this night's gonna start. Oh man.
No big deal, everybody. No big deal. If they take the stuff, it's just good to communicate to other people what you're grabbing stuff for and all of that. It's just a red flag for me.
We're probably going to need some more coal at some point as well. We've only got a stack and a half or so left in the box, unless it's somewhere else.
I put a bunch of it in the forges, so I won't need any for a while. So, yeah, we might want to think about getting some more. Probably not this time. Now, do you need it right now, or are your forges running low and your chem benches?
No, I've got enough for the forges and stuff. It's just that for the gunpowder we need it.
There's about 300 in the drop box.
Okay. Oh, also, everybody, do we want to keep going after this Horde night? Because I know some people, they get word out about now. And just call it early on this, or we can, only go for 4 hours on Saturday. I don't want to burn everybody out. I know some of you get real burned out after about 4 or 5 hours. I'm hardcore. I'm all in.
I can go for another blood moon after this.
Yeah, I could go for another blood moon as well.
Might drop out. Not sure yet.
Okay, because we can just call it after this Horde night. That's fine. And just come back next time and just play for 4 hours and make that our new standard and just do one Horde night. Because, people got things to do tomorrow, everybody.
I'd actually be interested in doing like 20-minute days.
Oh, you want to push it down to 20 days? Maybe I should crank the hardness up while I'm in there, too.
Yeah, well, I mean, it'd make it easier to do 2 Horde nights.
That's true. That's true. All right, I'll make a note of
Yeah. That sounds like a good.
I think
good
we
idea.
can handle it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the hardest
Yeah.
level is balancing out now too, because we're so far ahead of it now. We're doing so good. That might be a good idea to bump the hardness up a bit. We get to a point where we're so far ahead
Finally
that
got the cap all the way on the garden side.
I'm almost done with digging the hole, so I think I'll finish that next Saturday.
Well, the whole part is only half of the garden.
Well, I'm done with the first half of the garden.
Right.
well, what do you mean the whole? The other side? We're doing the other side, the tree farm?
No, I mean, like, what we've hollowed out so far is only half of the garden.
But he said he was digging it out. I thought you already dig that side out.
Oh no!
There was still a bit more to do.
Yeah, I have like one more chunk, and then like we can add stuff to make the garden and the water stuff.
All right, I've decided that's what we're going to do. We're going to do this horde night, and then next time I'm going to crank it up to 20-minute days. We'll go and do that. All right. Kismet's made the call as the leader, and of course my team have great ideas, everybody. You can't be so hard line
Pretty sure I'm the
that
only
you're
person
like,
that said
well,
I might
I didn't
drop
come
out.
up with the idea, so you can't do it. So it sucks. All right, locking down and turning on the electric fence thing. Locking that down. Electric fence turret's off. And again, I got the... Oh, I had them labeled. What happened to that label? That one got broken. An electric fence. There we go. Oh, and I forgot the garage. Should really move that switch up there where we're at. And then I'll have to run down here every time. Maybe one of these days if I think of it. That's the lowest priority right now.
I'm happy to finish after one whole night. I'm not massively worried either way.
I made that one go sideways. I still can.
Yeah. You want to call it after this horde night?
Yeah, I already said we are. We're going to call it after this horde night, and then I'm going to do 20-minute days last time.
Oh, okay.
Next time. And then that should get us to 2 of them faster. So that would break 10 minutes per day, which would be 7 days, so 70 minutes off. So yeah, 70 minutes. So that would cut it down by an hour right there.
That's not
and
too
then,
terrible.
then less time to get to the actual next horde night. Yeah, because people got things to do, everybody. No, again, I take feedback, suggestions. You know, if we're going too long, we're going 9, 12, 15 hours every time. If it's wearing people out, that's cool. Oh, man, that looks great down there, man. That looks so good. How you guys like our front row? Didn't that turn out awesome?
It turned out fantastic.
I like it. I like it. I think it turned out
I
good.
really like how you did the intersection.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of went back and forth on it there, and I thought it came out okay. It still bugs me, though. It still makes me want to adjust it. You know how it is. You're never satisfied,
Now.
but it's the way things are done. The way things are done is you just run out of time. Yeah, there we go. All right, get shocked, you little suckers. Now this is fun up here, everybody, but I feel like I like to be down in the action. Me and Rotisserie G like to be down into it. I know it's me and him are usually the ones down here, and those people got rocket launchers up there. So they're getting it done. We're down here getting it done. Bird up there trying to get me. Now here's the thing: wherever you build your
Been
defenses,
limiting our rocket production most.
they are gonna move away from it. Now, of course, if I had it around this corner, then it'd be working real good. But I want to do it around the front side
I
there.
have no idea.
And I
but
think I may
haven't
end
seen, like,
up
the models
putting
that
it all the way
like,
around.
2 or nights, so.
Yeah, well, it's just one of those things that we want
Also
to get
tempted
right.
to work on that water next time too.
You know what? I think with
My
the duct
sensors
tape, that
have
was the
picked up
issue.
something.
Starting to get that under control.
Kind of like an electric moat all the way around. I wonder if you put water in there and they step in the water and they hit the electric fence, if they get really, really bad electrocuted. Because water amplifies that current. That's why you don't want to take your, take your toaster in the bathtub. That's really bad. Getting electrocuted is one thing, but then to have it amplified by the water is not good. Mini demos. Oh, he calls it.
Masaki, you good?
Demo style. Oh, good timing, right before he blew up.
Oh, I'm surprised that didn't.
As I said, that we had no demos, and I heard the fun sound.
Yeah, I said it just 2 seconds before he showed up. It's funny. On stream. Well, now they're rotating back. They do rotate as you go. They'll rotate back the other way.
Master, you're not alone.
Ollie down here having a good time.
Like they're rotating southeast.
There you go, zap. Never stops being fun, everybody. Fun every single time. Gotta put an electric fence over the top of that road.
Got something on the door.
See a little bit of rocket love at the front door.
Beautiful.
Demo, south.
My goal is just to tag them a little bit, slow them down before they get to the door. And then my team will snipe them. Sometimes you don't know if they're dead or not.
My sensors have picked up something.
Demo south.
Demo south.
So see, now they're moving down that way. Time to go up and move over. Again, everybody, we make this look easy. We make this look easy, but it ain't usually this easy.
Look like southeast.
When you got lots of ammo, and you got a big crew backing you up. Now, I could be using the turrets as well, which I'm not. I could be using my personal turrets. I'm not using those either. Again, we're gonna make this faster, and we're gonna make it harder. Next up, 'cause we just absolutely dominating now. Dominating these baddies, and we'll see what happens. Next time, I'm definitely building an electric fence over the front of that thing. And then we'll build out this side, and then we can build out the corner over there. Reload. And also repair. Not too dangerous right now. Again, when you have lots of ammo. We're gonna turn it up to 11 next time, everybody. We're gonna do 20-minute days, and we're gonna turn all these mobs up to max level. I feel like this is luring you all into a false sense of security when you're day 134 like us. Get that big mama. Get that big mama down.
Wait, I barely even dented the spikes.
I love how the game gave us a false sense of security that demos weren't in this game last 2 or nights, and all of a sudden, like, we.
That cool how it opens the doors? Pretty cool. All right. All the power's back on. I turn the electric fence off. There we go. Now we good. Look at that. Turned out beautiful, everybody. Turned out beautiful. Like our front lawn here, or our front driveway. Turned out good, good. Yeah. Feel like I want to take one of those blocks out. Like that one on this side. Maybe next time. All right, that's it, everybody. We're going to log out. And I got some sponsor stuff coming up. But let's all log out, and we'll just rest up and come back and do it next time at double speed. And I'm going to crank it to 11. All right.
Alrighty.
All right. Now, me, I'll just keep going. And my team wants to go, but I've been noticing lately, everybody, they've been wearing down. Because we've done this 9 weeks in a row, or not exactly in a row, but 9 weeks of doing this base. And so if you keep pushing people too far, then they'll just get too tired, and then won't be having fun. See, the whole thing is to keep it fun. And so I'll sometimes crank up the hardness. I'll do some other stuff to really give you that feel of it still being a challenge. And whatnot. Now, we got some cool sponsor stuff coming up after this, though.
See you guys next week. Have a good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Night, everybody.
See you later.
All right, let's see who's out last. Is it Rotisserie G? Who's going to be the last one out? Foggy or Rotisserie G? Let's see. Oh, it's Foggy this time.
I'll try not to be the one left over.
Damage level
There you go.
critical.
Oh,
Shut
by a
down
few
imminent.
seconds, you beat Foggy there. Well, really, I'm the last one out.
I get my inventory next week, so.
Yeah, buddy, rest up. Then we'll go all in next time. It'll be fun. All right, so pretty awesome.
So
I'm not
next-
going anywhere.
next
They're
week.
leaving. I'm not going anywhere. We're going to have some more fun, everybody. We're going to go and do a sponsored event. Let's go. Thanks for watching this video. Keep the Kismet love train a-going. Drop by my Patreon and show your support. Big thanks going out to Resident Spike, Rotisserie G, JC Hunter, AMZ, Carlos, Notorious TDK, Scriplin, EMZ, Brando, Blaring Fire, and Dr. J. Click to watch more videos, and I'll see you next time.